sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I can do it.
Okay.
Just, let me pull up the notes because I was already on the next page. So last session was a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl, where we started by fighting some cultists in the trapdoor hidden beneath or leading to the bathhouse, or the hideout below the bathhouse and the Frolicking Nymph. Searched around, encountered some cultists, a tapestry. We found Yignath carving runes into another prisoner's body, and we apprehended him. We found Flennis, the other master of souls, Remigio's master. And after we took a short rest, we encountered some more cultists who one of them tried to escape further into the hideout, trying to escape to someone named Vaz. We killed him, and exploring the direction he was going, eventually came to a torture chamber with two bodies, one of them who was alive, and I think we ended as we went to investigate that person.
That is correct. So I'm gonna pull you guys over to the map. Oh, mama, it's taking forever to load. We are way over here. And switch over screens. All right. The walls and floor of this chamber are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. Two dangling bodies are shackled to the ceiling near the east and south walls. One is a young male tiefling, the other a middle-aged female human with dark skin. Both are covered in bloody gashes, and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A barrel half full with salt rests nearby. The middle-aged woman bears a brooch on her tattered clothes, depicting the symbology of the Bureau of Drains and Underways. By the way, I know that we've really not nailed down the name of that place. That is the name of the place. I looked it up. It is the Bureau of Drains and Underways. And let me show you a handout of this this woman. Here she is. But she is currently unconscious. There is a door to the north. What would you guys like to do?
Did we get this poor woman killed?
I think she's still breathing.
This wasn't the woman that you guys encountered at the... No, it was like an elderly half-orc woman.
Correct. You guys have never seen this woman before.
Ophelia will help her down if she can.
Yeah, you can. Actually, you cannot. She is currently shackled from the chain with manacles. However, you did, I think Ophelia is the one actually, who took the keys off of Yignath.
The 7-keyed keyring?
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually, one of those keys unlocks this manacles.
I'll get her down.
Yep, you set her down. She is unconscious, but stable.
Guess this means our investigations haven't gone unnoticed then.
That or she did something else to upset the cult of the dead.
Which Duke is in charge of drains and underways again?
Well, none of them are currently, but Falamra Van Thamper used to have that
Used
position.
to be. Okay, so Vin will definitely say something like, I gotta get the voice. I think that if we can get this lady up and get her safely out of here, she might have something that'll strengthen this Van Thappa connection.
Perhaps do we come back for those survivors? And don't we have another dude chained up somewhere that we knocked out?
Yeah, we have another survivor and Yignath still alive in the other room.
So do we come back for everyone at the end and get the survivors and prisoners out?
Yeah, we haven't come this far just to come this far. We need to put an end to whatever's going on here.
Agreed.
Was hesitant before, but now I see the stakes. If we leave now, then, well, our hostages are good as dead. We need to finish the job. We have no choice. And she says this as she's like still, shaking with fear.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to give Will inspiration for the recap. Continue.
So we have reason to believe this Vaz individual will be ahead somewhere very soon. The note we found indicated is not very stable, so I doubt he'll, comply with an arrest. But otherwise, I think we just need to keep moving forward and secure this place as fast as possible.
Dead or alive, then? August, what's this salt used for?
I had to guess torture.
Salting the wounds.
So do we assume that this door leads to Vaz's personal chambers?
Seems like he'll be the ballist of this group. So get ready for their tactics.
Well,
Right.
should we move her out of this room just in case before we open the door?
I suppose so. There are barracks right behind us anyway, right? Or
They're ancient tombs.
oh, right.
Well, good enough just to
I will
let her
note
lie
after
down somewhere.
I will note after you said that, August, that you actually haven't seen a barracks.
Yeah, maybe just put her behind one of these doors, out of sight and out of mind for any cultists, hopefully.
Okay, easily enough. Ophelia, you can take this poor woman and lift her up, and she's very light, and you can carry her into one of these rooms and close the door.
While she's doing that, can I go over to this door? This one, this is also like blood caked.
Yeah.
Can I if I put my ear to the door, can I hear anything on the other side?
Make a perception check.
No, not. That's a 5.
You don't hear anything. I will say, you can tell that behind the door, through the cracks, you can tell that the room or hall behind you, or through this door, is dimly illuminated.
Is it like a soft like candle glow, or is it like a sickly green or anything?
Oh,
Can't
no,
tell.
not like a sickly green.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say what kind of light, with a 5, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, the party is joined. The woman is safely stowed away.
Just take the guy down as well, for whatever semblance of dignity we can give him in this place.
Okay. A separate key on the 7-key key ring opens that one.
Well, is everyone ready?
Are you strong enough to lead the way, Ophelia?
I've got a little bit of fight left in me.
I'll be right behind you then.
Trying to loose your arrow too quickly this time, London.
No guarantees.
Everyone's ready. She's going to try the door.
Okay, it is unlocked. Are you just gonna like kick it open, or open it slowly, or what's the deal?
She's probably just going to open the door
Okay, just normal open the door.
normally.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you open the door. Make a stealth check for me.
That's a 15.
Okay, you open it quietly enough. It doesn't creak or anything. You immediately notice the flicker of torchlight from the... Oh, fuck. It's a hallway. Let me open that door for you. There you go. It's a hallway. And you can see that it is illuminated by flickering torchlight coming from the east. Yeah.
Do I hear anything from around the
Perception
corner?
check.
Perception. That's an 18.
Yes, you hear the sound of footsteps marching.
Alright,
It
she'll
sounds
make a
like
hand-
it's coming closer to you.
She'll make a hand so it'll signal like something from the right.
London will hold an action.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Wait a moment, be ready. I mean, stay out here, use this hallway if it's reinforcements come and limit their advantage that the numbers give them.
She's actually. Ophelia's gonna step to the side so she's not in front of the door.
Okay. The footsteps draw closer. And those of you standing in front of the door, or standing looking through the door, will see a male Fist of Bane carrying a torch.
Premature arrow!
Oh shit.
he sees you. You see him. Let us just go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Hey, remember that smell last time?
The eggs.
What was it called? The gas.
Corpse
Oh,
damn.
I rolled so bad.
I rolled pretty well this time. I got a 4.
That's
Works,
rolling well.
Dan.
Wow.
All right, are you guys ready? London, you're first up. You see this guy. It looks surprised to see you, but not that surprised. Like, we're in regular initiative. He's not surprised. But when he sees you, yeah, well, you don't know what. He's not surprised. So
Okay.
he sees you. He immediately goes to shout, and it looks like he's going to run back down the hall. Like, his intentions are to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. As he goes to shout, I'm aiming for like the center of the hand to like
Ooh,
pin him to the wall.
yeah. Ooh.
And I will try and sharply shoot this.
Okay.
Normal shot. Come on, 15.
So he has in his hand a torch and a shield, and he holds up his shield and it lodges into it.
Ah, damn it.
Lame.
Yeah, nothing I can do. Reload. Quick, he's going to get away. Try and stop him.
Tanis, you're up.
Don't gotta tell me twice. I'm gonna poke my head down the hall. Oh, he's right there. Great. 5, 10 feet. I'm going to stab him. I'm gonna hit him with a booming blade.
Okay. See, now this is a good use of booming blade.
I just like doing the booming blade just cause it's fun. And then
you
that's
have to
not the actual
roll to
attack,
hit.
but yeah. 25.
Oh my goodness, you definitely hit.
That's 8 points.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna do the thunder damage.
Okay, so just the 8.
Just the 8.
Okay. He takes it.
And let's see.
But if he moves it, the thunder damage does go off.
It will go off,
Okay.
yes.
to know.
I'm going to. How if I stay in this position, will this block, say, Vin from using her
No.
lightning launcher? Is it that tight? No, okay.
No.
So I'm going to stay right here and not move out of engagement range of him then.
Okay. Vin, you are up.
Okay. Let's see. If she goes over. Yeah, if she goes over here, okay, does he have partial cover if she goes over here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I it doesn't matter that much. I was just
Yeah,
curious.
yeah, you're gonna have to shoot him like that. All with
Yeah,
Tanis
yeah.
in the way and the doorway in the way.
With Tanis
you
in the
gotta-
doorway, that's what I
you gotta
figured,
shoot him
yeah.
straight on.
Yeah, I was just fishing for like slightly better positioning,
got
but
you.
all good. Okay. So standing right in front of London, Vin will kind of turn around and be like, "Well, it seems like I've started to adopt your strategy, London," and she will, do the Spider-Man thing with her hand
Yep.
and shoot some more lightning.
Okay.
See, 15 to hit.
You miss.
Yes.
He quickly lifts up his shield as it bounces off. The lightning strikes off of the side of the shield.
It was a pretty powerful shot too, but yep, bounces off the shield. Tanis being in the way kind of messes with her view, and it is what it is. Does she want to move? I think she'll stay where she is for now.
Okay.
Yep, that's her turn.
All right. It is the Fist of Bane's turn. He will shout. Intruders! We got intruders! And he's going to disengage. And 5, 10, 15...
Well, he still takes the 6 points of
25,
thunder
30. He
damage.
does.
As an explosion
As an
goes off.
explosion goes off, it bloodies him. He slams into the wall as the thunder damage blasts him backwards. But he does continue to run forward. He is bloodied. But he's shouting, intruders! Intruders! Next thing in order is August.
I guess we're following then. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Yep.
Nah, that sucks.
I will say, you can see to the north right there, it looks kind of fucky on your map, but it is a door to the north. However, you can see his token. He's going down this way.
Alright, I'll just be here so I'm not in the way, but...
Okay.
Yeah, that's my action to dash.
Okay.
That's all I got, yep.
So I'm gonna say real quick, I'm kind of iffy on your position. Only because you cannot, like, he can't melee attack you around that corner, and you can't like give. So I mean, what I'll do is neither of you can attack of opportunity each other.
Yeah, I can't
And
anyway. I
I'll-
don't have a weapon on me.
Oh, okay. But
So-
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you did technically move out of his combat range because he can't hit you across that corner, so that's across his combat range, right? Because it's not
Oh, I
within
guess.
5 feet of him; it's within his combat range. But I'm gonna say, like, you can't attack of opportunity him, and he can't attack of opportunity you, and we're just gonna drop it. Okay.
Cool.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Ophelia, you're up.
All right, she's going to chase. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guess she has. Shoot. Yeah, she'll just dash. So
Did you use double movement to go through Tanis' square?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yep,
10,
you move up right towards him.
Now is it double? Can I go through an enemy square for
No.
double movement, or
No.
it's just flat out no?
You cannot. Yeah, you'd have to push him out of the way. So you'd have to. Brendan? What do you
Push
remember?
through.
Was it an
Yeah,
action?
there was that. There
Or-
was those mechanics where you can use an action or a bonus action, and do a contested roll, athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I remember the contested roll. Did we land on? I guess a bonus action would be fine. So you
Yeah,
can
to,
use
like,
a bonus action to
shove past.
contested. Yeah, to shove past him. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I want to do that. Athletics to just shove past this guy. Try
Definitely.
and block him off.
Definitely.
Okay. Bonus action. 25.
Ooh.
He gets up. He has advantage on all ability checks and saving throws made during combat. So he got a 23 and he still fucking fails.
So she comes barreling down the hall, shoves him to a wall as she blocks him off. from where
Yes,
he's
she
running.
does. I'll allow that. Cool. Very cool.
And that'll be her turn.
Okay. Next in the order is nope, London.
Stop! You're under arrest in the name of the Flaming Fist!
We're trying not to draw attention.
No, it's too late.
Will's
late.
reaction is Tanis' reaction, where he's just
Yeah.
like, "Oh God."
God damn it.
30
Fucking
here.
new guy.
Probably not worth using my last spell slot for this peon, eh? Alright. Action dash. This isn't a good place for me to be,
Definitely
but that's where I am.
Yep.
That's where fate has taken me.
All right.
I'll end my turn in malaria.
I'll just gesture to the short sword I hope you have on your hip.
Yeah.
Do you have a short sword?
Yeah, and a shield actually. What does
Oh,
it
yeah,
cost to switch everything?
You can just draw your weapon. I don't care about that. But the shield is an action. But to switch between sword and bow is fine. I don't care about that.
Okay, I'll sheath the sword. I'll two hands my little one-handed sword.
Sure. Okay.
Look like a real dink doing it.
Next in the order is Tanis.
Alright, let's go look at this room. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh. Okay, I see what's going on here. 25. I can't swing around that corner, but could I squeeze an Eldritch Blast through?
It would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sure.
I
I
mean,
don't know
it's
how
literally
else I
nothing
could.
else I could do.
Yeah, I don't
with
know
it.
how else I could diminish.
I mean,
disadvantage.
otherwise
And cover.
Hmm?
Disadvantage and,
And
cover is
cover?
the only other way.
I'll give
I could
him.
think
I'll
of.
give him a higher AC. Go for
Fair.
it.
Eldritch Blast.
No.
Nah, that's not it.
All right, you try, but it just strikes the wall right in front of London's face.
Okay. With that, I don't want to use any bonus actions because I don't have any, so that'll end my turn.
All right. Not for lack of trying. Finn, you're up.
Okay, I gotta see what's going on here too.
It's getting
5,
crowded in
10,
here.
15, 20, 25. Vin sees like the shoulder of the Fist of Bane. Let's see. Okay, we're at 25.
I don't know about this
Yeah,
one.
she's blocked. She's blocked off. Yeah, there's nothing she can do.
You could hold an action to dash.
Yeah. That's all. Like,
Okay.
wait to dash.
Sure, to run in after him.
Yeah,
Run to the
because the
area
way the turn
plans.
order is set up, everybody will get out of your way.
Yes, good point. Good point. All right, I guess she will do that.
Okay.
And that's that's really all she can do.
Okay. Next in the order is the Fist of Bane. He is going to continue shouting, "Wake up, you fucking idiots! We got intruders!" And he is going to do the same thing. Bonus action, push past Ophelia. If you whatever you can do, I can do better. Fucking 12.
Come on, Ophelia.
17.
Yeah.
Yes.
He tries to shove past you with his shield, and you push him back. So he is stuck there, and he doesn't have a good weapon. So... Actually, he does have a weapon. He'll drop his torch and draw his mace and hit Ophelia with it.
Bring it.
21.
Oh, he brought it. Yeah,
he
that
did.
definitely hits.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so 6 bludgeoning. However,
Ouch.
you hear a door slam open from behind you, Ophelia. As... Hold on.
Uh-oh. I
gotta
can just see them.
I gotta do a couple more things. Oh, good. He gets a turn.
Damn it.
There we go. The fists. There are 2 fists of Bane in this room as they open the door. 15, 20, 25. He makes it. 5, 10, 20, 25. He makes it. Oh, Jesus. Ophelia is surrounded as one of the Fist of Bane. You know what? I'm going to say they're unarmored. These 2 are unarmored, but they do have their weapons. So this Fist of Bane is going to hit you with a mace, Ophelia, for a 9 to hit. No, he's
that's
flanking. He's
22.
flanking, yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely hits.
For 9. Oh, man. And then the other one has a... No, he has a mace, too. They don't use ranged. Even though that's on the character sheet, I don't... Tyranny is not ranged. So it's just not. I just don't.
Is that a quote? Is that a player's handbook rule or?
Yeah. It's one of the. Fuck. What's the word? I can't think of it right now. Things of Bane.
Like a tenet of Bane.
Tenet. Thank you. Tenet
Tenets.
was what I was looking for. It's a tenet of
Bows
Bane.
are for pussies and cowards.
All right. So that is the Fist of Bane turn. Next in the order is August.
Interesting. All right, I'll healing word Ophelia. Oh, only 5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sacred flame the fist in between myself and her.
Okay. 5.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Jeez. All right.
No.
He's
All right,
lightly
so-
singed.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, fear of the flame spreading out. I just do a very concentrated, tiny little burst on this guy.
Got it. Anything else?
No, I'll just move back to where I was.
Yep, no problem. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, she's gonna take a swing at the armored one between her and
London.
London.
Take a shot, Ophelia. I've got him troubled.
21 to hit. 10 bludgeoning.
You knock him so hard in his face that he slams into the wall and then slowly slides down in a splat of blood.
Perfect. She uses that momentum to spin around 180 degrees to face the others.
Yep.
And that will be her turn.
Okay. Actually, let me... What's everybody's passive perception?
13 for me.
15 for London.
Ooh, London might see this. Actually.
14.
11 for Vin.
9.
9!
Our paladins
Oh,
always
actually.
need glasses.
So actually you don't. Nobody notices. A turn passes without anyone noticing. London, you're up.
All right. Good job, Ophelia. Getting this guy out of the way. London hates this short sword. It feels awkward in his hands. He's going to throw it up in the air. As he does, he'll swing the bow back around and take a sharp shot at this first guy.
Yep.
Regular sharp shot. 14.
That hits them. They don't have armor.
21 piercing.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, like through the trachea and like knocking him back into the guy.
The other
who's,
guy,
like,
yeah. He like holds him
behind
for a
him.
second. It's like, James!
Get back in there, yeah. Yeah. And then like releases the shot and will try and catch the short sword and sheath it as it falls down.
You totally do because you're a badass. Is that
Amazing.
what you wanted?
Thanks for not making me roll for it, but yeah.
Very
And-
dangerous. Equally impressive.
I'll use all of my movement to get out of the way.
Okay.
The most helpful thing I can do and end my turn.
All right. Tanis, you're up.
All right, with London out of my way, 5. Okay. Oh man, hopefully it doesn't look too hot over there. I'm gonna. That was 5 feet of movement. 10, 15, 20, 25. Put myself between her and the cultist.
That was only 20.
Okay.
Oh no, 25. You're right. Sorry.
And I will hit him.
Okay.
Usual thing, booming blade, and then my Kopesh, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, that's good. That's. I mean, I did do the Genie's Wrath this time, so that's 14 points of slashing, 12 points of slashing, 2 with thunder.
He is
As the energy arcs off my blade, grounding him in his spot.
Nice.
very good.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
Okay. Oh, there it comes again. What's the deal when two of my allies are in front of me?
It costs
And I wanna make-
doubly movement. No, you'd have to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh,
And
what
is
for?
make-
For
is
moving
making an
through?
attack is making an attack even possible?
Yes, you can make an attack in this area.
Okay,
It's
she
a straight line, like you can just arc it across their shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh, I guess. Yeah, she might even do it. You know, she's shorter. She might even do it like
Under the
she's
legs?
She's waiting for the perfect moment where their legs line up. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, you can take the shot.
All right, she lines it up. She takes the shot.
That
Ooh,
definitely
20 to
hits.
hit.
How do you
Yep.
do this?
9 lightning damage. Okay, so yeah, just as I was describing, yeah, she's like bobbing and weaving back and forth, like looking for the perfect alignment, and she just gets an angle where she's like slightly to the left or something, and she can see through both of their legs, and she basically hits this guy like right in the groin basically,
Oh,
and
shit.
he just like falls and like face plants to the ground and he's just like he's in that like position where like his butt is kind of up and his face is on the ground. It's just
Perfect.
you
Okay.
know.
All right. Excellent. That's your turn.
That is her turn, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to just go ahead and do this. To save everybody some trouble. He won't get his turn again. We'll just say that. A Nightblade reaches out and attacks Tanis.
God damn it. I hate these guys so much.
He was in the shadows, so he has advantage, and you will take the... Okay, so 23 for 8.
Yep. Okay. That's not nearly as bad as I was expecting, so that's fine. The golden shimmering energy around me dissipates as my false life goes off.
Okay, this is a Nightblade. It's not the Reaper like the other one you fought. Okay, so he just breaks from stealth and stabs into you, and he's put himself in a very terrible position that he didn't realize it. August, you're up.
All right, yeah, I'll just chill touch him then.
Okay.
Yes, the hand tries to weave its way between all the figures in the hall.
Mhm.
And
Oh, wow.
yeah, just immediately veers off into the wall.
Mhm.
And then I'll take another step
No,
forward.
what happens is somebody moves unexpectedly, and you have to cancel the spell as to not hit them. Okay. That's your turn?
Yep.
Ophelia.
She's going to, I guess, just move into Tanis' square and make an attack.
You can do that.
7.
Nope,
Nope, so that's a
right.
7, so
Which
that's
is a natural
miss.
1, so yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, and then you move back into your square, and But if you move back into your square,
I was gonna say, can I bonus action try and shove past this guy?
Yeah.
Try and get down into the hallway. Okay, so athletics,
Mhm.
regular,
Dex
19.
20.
What?
Which means what happens is you try to push past him, he ducks under the way, and then he gets an attack of opportunity as you are forced backwards, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's gonna try to duck down and stab up into your gut with a dagger. You feel the sickening aura upon you. 16 to hit.
That's my armor class, so I think
it's a
that's glancing blow.
Yeah, so you take 3 points of. Nope.
5.
5.
Wait. How does that work?
Because it doubles, then halves.
Oh, it doubles then halves. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because it's not like it gives you resistance.
It
so-
doubles then halves. Right.
Okay. 5. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Yeah, that would have been weird if it had got 6, right? Because it would have been reduced then. Oh no, because half of 2 is, so it would have been even less. Half of 5 is 2. Don't worry about me, guys. Math, my favorite subject. All right, Ophelia, that is your turn. Next in the order is London.
Is it? Yes.
Yeah, he skipped his turn. So I
Gotcha.
could keep the combat moving without it being like, we take a step forward with combat music playing,
All right. Seeing the one target, I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Wait for that one moment where everyone's head bobs out of the way. 13.
That misses.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And it
just-
wouldn't have missed, but I'm giving him cover because you have literally 3 people in front of you.
Oh, but
You
But-
don't.
Oh, sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. So you hit.
Sweet.
You killed him twice.
Sick.
Nice.
Get some.
Okay, so he how do you want to do this?
Yeah, like fucking 3.5 people in the hallway here. He'll find the one piece as a few of Vin's hairs are sacrificed
Cool.
on the path here, and the camera will follow the arrow that goes right through this thing's face. And I don't know how these things die. They just
No, this guy just dies.
Okay.
These ones aren't like cool reapers or anything.
I gotcha.
All right, so we are out of initiative.
Oh, watch it, London.
Not giving me that big of a target,
Impressive shot, I'll admit.
Yes. All in all, good showing, men. Oh, I'm getting sick of getting stabbed in the chest.
Not looking a little worse for wear, though, Ophelia.
And a
I've
potion
been
of
worse.
healing to Ophelia. I think this is our last one.
Not wanting to let our guard down this deep in enemy territory, can I pop my head around this corner and see what I see?
Yes, please. There are 3 chambers. There are 3 doors, 2 of which are open. You can sort of see that they're open. They're illuminated with torches. The 3rd door down to the south is closed. However, I will also note north of August is another door.
North of August. Where
Yeah,
is
so he's
August
out in the
on this
hall.
map?
Yeah.
Back here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a door right there
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I gotcha.
It looks a little fucky. I'm not gonna explain myself, but there's a door there.
I'll look back and just be like, do you want to push into these rooms over here? Get some space in case we get attacked again here in a moment.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Can I give the dead bodies a quick pat down, see if there's anything of use on them?
There is not. Okay, so there's 3 chambers here. There's a closed door and there's 2 that are open. Which one do you want to go to?
Yeah, let's start with the open doors.
North first?
Yep, that seems as good as any.
Okay. 4. Hold on, let me move the map. 4 flickering torches in wall sconces light this crypt. An open sarcophagus in the middle of the area is filled to the rim with blood, with spillage streaking the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling around its base. The floor appears to have been cleared of rubble and debris, and there are 5 dusty bedrolls scattered around. There are also 3 footlockers against the back wall.
See. So these are the barracks. With the random sarcophagus full of blood.
I hate to ask, but do you think there's anything at the bottom of that tub of blood?
Suppose there's only one way to find out.
Ophelia's going to use the handle of her maul to sort of
I have a
poke.
magical hand. That's not
Oh.
necessary.
So you dip your mage hand in there, and it's pretty deep, which is just an exorbitant amount of blood. Like, this is insane. And do you think your mage hand displaces water, or like displaces liquid?
I would imagine so.
Right? Okay,
It's a
so
great question.
when you put the mage hand in, blood like spills over. Like, that's how full this thing is. And you feel around the bottom, and you do not find anything of note. In fact, it's like cleared of rubble and anything that would be in there.
Did you say there's footlockers at the
Correct.
bottom of like people's beds or something? Can I
Yeah,
rummage
there's
through?
3 footlockers. Okay, so 2 of them are battered and worn with years of use. The third is clearly of better construction and is also padlocked.
Finn, does this look like something you'd be able to pop open?
Well, I can give it a shot. And yeah, she will give it a shot.
Okay, thieves' tools.
Yep, she'll wipe it down a little bit.
I'll cast
Get her thieves'
guidance for
tools out.
this.
Got
Oh,
it.
that's weird. All my tools got reset, like
What?
the skill check. That's bizarre. I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
it happens all the time, or it always sets
Yeah.
back to query.
When you level up,
Stat.
a lot of times it'll
Oh,
do
when you
that.
level up, yeah. Okay, it's what, intelligence
No,
or is it,
I would rather you
Dex-
use dexterity.
Dex. Okay. Yeah, Dex makes more sense. Okay.
Honestly, I'm not against intelligence either.
It's
But
your
usually,
comment, your
no, but
god.
usually they say like dexterity, thieves' tools
Yeah.
check. So I'm just gonna go with dexterity because that's the basic thing. You have a
Yeah, I
guidance.
feel like you don't necessarily have to be smart to get a muscle memory down. But okay. Ooh, yeah. That's coming open.
Even without the guidance, it immediately unclicks. It looked like you could have opened 2 locks like this. It's a very simple padlock.
Now she gets like everything on the first click for this one,
Mhm.
and yeah, she'll carefully open it up.
There is not much in here. However, there is 2 folded up letters, as well as 2 potions of healing, and that's it. Oh, and like a fucked up looking dagger. It's probably got the symbol of ball on it. So
Who are those letters from, Vin?
You want to crack them open?
Yeah, let's
Okay, the first one
Yeah.
you get looks like this. It says, Vaz, know ye that these missives are inscribed by my hand at Vanthamper Manor, passing through holy hands directly from the shield of the hidden lord, which speaks with the true voice of Gargoth, once lord of Avernus and treasurer of hell, the outcasts and legatus of the dark gods. Seek ye the blood of the holy orders of Eltergard. This is the commandment of this hour. Let the great work which has begun in the light of the companion be completed here under the aegis of the dark gods. Vanthamper shall remain within her manor for this time, for she has mighty work to do and must consult constantly with us in its pursuit. But just as she has given unto you the temple of your forefathers, so you shall obey the fruit of her loins. Her 3 sons speak with my voice and work to our common cause. This is from Vox Maledictus, Herald of the Hidden Lord.
Oh, this is it.
You were hoping for something that would tie Vamthamper more directly to the plot here. I think you found it.
This is the one. And once again, her hand is like shaking as she clutches it. And no, go ahead.
Put that in your bag of holding immediately. We need it safe. The last thing I
Yeah,
want is getting
she's
soaked
like,
in blood and unreadable.
she's like fumbling through it. She's making sure every letter is legible. Yeah, she'll throw it in
There
there.
is
And
a
then there's
second note.
Yep, let's pop it open.
Vaz, my brother Thirstwell and I are agreed. Mortlock is not only a liability to us, but a liability to you, taking credit for all the good work that you and your followers are doing for us. Rid us of our troublesome brother Mortlock, and send his right finger to me at the Low Lantern as proof, and I will see to it that you are raised above Flennis and Yignath in this affair. You will be the liaison between the Shield of the Hidden Lord and your fellow cultists. It will be your face that Gargoth sees. He will know that you are the one responsible for carrying out his will. Baal himself will know your name when Gargoth sings your praises unto him. Move with the swiftness of a shadow and the deadly precision of a dagger, my friend. Amric, House Vanthamper.
The noose around that little noble's neck is getting tighter and tighter.
And his brother, apparently.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bastard.
Gargoth, do we know who that is?
Former ruler of Avernus, seems like.
This is not something that any of you have ever heard of.
I was gonna say, he just keeps coming up in these missives. The true voice of Gargoth seems to be one of the titles that this Vox Maledictus has.
So this letter is more internal affairs, them making plays on each other to rise in this hierarchy within their own cult?
Well, even evil cults have their pecking orders.
They're clearly not above killing each other. We saw one cultist gleefully stabbing into his friend when we entered this place.
In the first letter, that's just more blatantly on the hits of targeting the Elturellians.
Yeah. I mean, the giant sarcophagus of blood. I think we know whose that is now.
Should we do something to destroy this vile ritual they've been undertaking here?
No.
If you have an idea on how to bring these sewers down without destroying the city above.
It's more of the sarcophagus here with all the blood.
Well, I suppose breaking it open and tainting it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Do you think they were using it for something specific, August? Part of some sort of ritual?
I mean, it has to be. What else could this be for other than just some sick perversion that a devotee to the Lord of Murder would have?
I will note that the Merkelites were just laying on the floor pretending to be dead.
True. Like, it is possible that they're just
Fucking
really into
weirdos.
blood. Like, this is the barracks, too. So, like, not exactly a ritual chamber.
Do you guys take the potions of healing?
Ophelia should take both, I think.
There's 2 of them.
Do these look like normal potions of healing?
You are certain that they are normal potions of healing.
Okay.
You actually have a feeling that they have been stolen from like a shipment that was supposed to go to some fucking place.
This says Flaming Fist on it. Wait a second.
Well, we might have at least one to bring back to Greaves. I'll take the other.
Okay.
Yeah. Drink that.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, dude.
+2, so that's 4.
2, 3.
Might as well just drink both of them at this
Why don't you
point.
take?
Are you sure? I mean,
I will say, if you open up the other two, which you didn't say that you did, there's black robes, like the not the Reaper, the Nightblade cloaks, and a bunch of torches, and 1 potion of healing in one of the chests. So there's a third potion.
I'll drink 2 then.
Okay.
Come on.
Better.
Better.
Okay, better.
Exceedingly average.
Right. Well, why don't we break open the sarcophagus and then see if we can find any more evidence?
All right, you want to smash the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
I want to get out of the room.
Yeah, I
before
was
they
about
do
to
that.
say.
Everyone
Suck
can
fuck
Fucking
leave.
scene
blood.
from The Shining.
I was gonna say that.
We just watched the new Evil Dead Rise not too long ago, and there's very much like the same doors open, blood flows
Blood,
out,
yeah,
scene,
yeah.
just everywhere. I'm like, it's brutal, man.
All right, so Ophelia, you can just smash the side of the sarcophagus, no check needed. You literally have the tool for the job, and it floods blood outward. A lot of it at the bottom was like thicker than the stuff at the top, as it sort of sloshes out. Yeah, it was very gross.
Smells like pennies in here.
What's a penny?
Take an inspiration.
Smells like coppers in here. All right, well, where to next then?
All right, so
So-
for the sake of expediency, I will say the two south, the chamber to the south and the chamber to the other door, are also barracks. You gather that one is dedicated to the Merkelites and one is dedicated to the Bainites, and there is nothing of note in there except torches and some clothes and stuff, but mostly it's just bedrolls. So this is very much the barracks.
Should we double back to the north then? I believe there's one more door that was unexplored.
Barring any secret passages that we've missed, seems the only other doorway.
Head on over.
Well, that's a good question. Are there any? Can we investigate these hallways, see if there's
Sure.
anything unusual
you,
about this?
You check all the walls, and you do not find anything of note.
Oh, and just to remind everyone, Vin has been trying her best to copy down, like, you know, all the
Where you're
passageways,
going,
so
right.
so we can find our way back.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a door right to the north here. Yeah, Tanis is at it.
London will draw his bow.
Ophelia, do you want to kick this one down, or
Yeah, I'd say we got a pretty good rhythm going.
stand off to the side?
Okay.
She will. She will open this door, trying to be quiet.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
3.
Looks good. The door creaks open. However, you will notice. What the fuck is that? Don't select all of that. No, stop it. What if I just... There we go. What did I delete? There we go. I hope I didn't delete anything important. Doesn't look like I did. Okay. You will see that little shitty looking pile of rubble is actually a set of stairs that descends down into the water of a hallway. The submerged hallway. It's a 10-foot wide flooded passage that is braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. Old torch stubs float on the murky water.
Is there any lighting in here?
No.
All right. I
You
think
can
she
barely make a perception check.
perception. Okay. 17.
You notice two things. One, a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of illumination is coming from the north. As if like the north passage goes to the west. Like it goes to the north and then to the west, and you can see like a tiny bit of illumination coming from that way. However, the main thing that you notice, and as you walk through this water, you'll notice it more clearly, is that you hear the sounds of psychotic laughter and echoes of battle unfolding in that direction.
Be on your guard. I guess she'll take a step in and slowly inspect. I was gonna say, I think she turned off her glow skull last session.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have to turn that back on.
Okay.
Before you do, Ophelia, do you want me to scare ahead while we have the cover of darkness here?
Well, up to the northwest, I hear something. Some sort of battles and laughter.
Your call, Gauntlet.
Could be Vaz and Mortlock. We can flip a Van Thamper and that'd be good for us, so let's try and interrupt it.
Okay. So you guys march forward?
Is London scouting ahead?
Are you going to scout
Do you
ahead?
want me to?
Yeah, if you want to stealth ahead.
You hear someone die.
Oh. I don't know how much time we have for stealth.
But there is still combat going on.
Yeah, okay. I'll relay that. Like, we're going to walk into this fray. We might as well just go together then.
All right, then. Let's do it.
All right, go.
Odron.
All right, you see, once you reach that way, there we go. You can see that it goes down another, couple feet, 10, 20, 30, 40 feet down the hall. And it's barely illuminated in there by one single torch. Actually, two torches.
I see some bodies at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, you can barely make it out. You might have to move a little bit closer to get the full description of this chamber.
Keep rushing in, pretty much.
Okay, so you do see figures, but they're like in combat.
Is this like the thick,
All right.
the deep water that we?
Yes, have
So half
movement.
movement.
Yeah. All right, basically like right where Ophelia is. Ophelia. And Tanis, I guess, since you guys are right there. Beyond the hall, there is a flooded chamber, and it opens up with rough-hewn steps. Oh, you can't see that. The floor buckles above the water in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop of which two men circle each other with weapons bared. One of the men, a huge, unarmored man with a great club and a horrifically scarred face. This dude, I looked up the stats on Shaquille O'Neal because that's how fucking big he is. So he's 7 foot tall, 330 pounds. Fucking massive man. And he towers above his opponent, but he's gravely wounded. You can see him like swinging a great club with one hand, trying to hold a wound in his chest. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other. And the flesh covering his face appears to have been peeled back, revealing a bloody skull that laughs maniacally. Let me show you handouts of these two figures. I'm going to start with first big guy. As you will see, this guy.
Oh.
The other figure, the guy with his face been peeled off so that he's just got a skull, is
This guy kind of looks like the Hound from Lord of the, or the other
Game
one.
of Thrones.
Yeah.
So there is Vaz, the death's head of Ball.
I can't be comfortable.
He literally just has a fucking skull, and he is laughing like. What do you guys do? Oh, let me put him on the map. The assassin, this death's head of Ball, goes in for a strike on Mortlock, and Mortlock slams his great club on the ground as the guy dodges out of the way. It looks like this guy's trying to kill Mortlock.
That's If that's Van Thamper, we need him alive.
London
Whatever
puts
it
an
is.
arrow into Baz immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, Ophelia. Look at.
No, go ahead. Do you guys run in? I mean, I'll give you a little bit more
no,
movement. so that-
Ophelia can still start talking, but London's fucking letting an arrow go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
she's
give you guys
pulling
a
out a
little more
javelin
movement
and going
so that
for
you
it.
can like not have half fucking whatever throughout this combat.
Okay, she can move forward. Should go.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How far forward? Just up to.
Yeah,
Ophelia?
like basically right where Ophelia is. So you guys run in. London looses an arrow, right? And as you're running in, the Death's Head, Mortlock's got his back to you, right? You don't know it's Mortlock, but he's got his back to you. This giant man has his back to you. But the Death's Head, Vaz, sees you approach as you run in, and he's like, so you've brought your little friends to join our bloody little party, have you, Morty Lock? Good, good, good. More lambs for the slaughter. You guys want to roll initiative, eh?
Yeah, we
Let's
do.
get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's okay. Oh, August.
16 is usually considered above average, Chris, for initiative, by the way. I know
don't
you
like
usually
it.
like 20.
I don't like it down here,
yeah.
If I had an inspiration, I would get out of this hell that is a 16. initiative.
16, yeah.
Okay. I will let London loose an arrow because he said he was going to. So
Fuck. Let's go in the name of the Flaming Fist. 17.
that hits.
You're under arrest for 15 piercing damage.
He takes it, but he doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Really?
Yeah.
That is concerning.
You
Okay.
should be concerned. As he like looks over towards you, London, that sickening feeling that you get when the Reapers are near you or the the Nightblades, you get it, but it's even worse. Like you have utter fear of this figure as he just looks at you with his empty eye sockets.
London's usually pretty calculated and like cock and bang, just reload Gatling gun arrows, and he'll kind of fumble with the one in his quiver as he trembles to knock another one.
Cool. As he takes the arrow into the shoulder, or like into the chest, he will rip it out and lick the blood off of it. Oh, he doesn't even have a tongue. Yes, he
Wipes
does.
it on
Yes,
his
he does,
face.
because that's fucking disgusting. So he does have a tongue, and he just licks the blood off of the dagger, throws it into the water, and he'll say, I must retreat for now. Yes, fall back. Too many. We mustn't spoil the surprise. Well, let's play hide and seek. I'll be waiting to find you, my pretty little toys. And he's gonna disengage and run. He'll go right there. All right, so here's what happens. Mortlock, the guy disengages. So this big giant man now wheels over towards you. However, would you guys like to pursue Vaz? Because he did retreat. Because right now you're standing, it's like Vaz is between, Mortlock is between you and Vaz. You're muted, Brendan?
Pursuing Vaz is a high priority.
Okay. That's fine.
Anybody else feelings?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get Vaz.
Okay, Mortlock is holding his great club towards you guys, and he looks very afraid, but also very hurt. Okay. Next
Well,
the
what do
order.
you s-
Go ahead.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, Gauntlet, what do you say about extending a peace offering? We want him alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we're in an amorphous space if you wanted to
Yeah.
talk to him.
Ophelia's gonna take out the last healing potion. Say, we got bigger problems, you and I. How about we team up for now?
He will look down his nose at you, even though you're basically the same height as him. And he'll say, "Well, ain't this a mighty fine mess? Flaming fist sticking their noses where they don't belong." And then you're not taking me in. I ought to tear you apart. Whoa, where did it go? I had it and then I lost it. He is... I say, thinking you're taking me in, I ought to tear you apart first. And he's gonna like lift up his club, but then winces in pain.
You're clearly in no shape to fight. We're aware your family wants to oust you from this. Help us help you.
We have proof that your brothers were the ones who sent this vile undead after you.
You're saying this snake was sent by my own kin?
100%.
My brothers always had it out for me, but I never thought it would come to this.
Then, do you feel comfortable showing him the note?
I don't know. He don't really want you to come any closer. He will kind of make that clear. Like, he's like, yeah, that makes sense that my brother would fucking betray me, but I don't fucking trust you guys worth a fuck.
Look, I'm sure that this revelation is very hard for you to take in, but Vaz is getting away.
There's
we
nowhere
letting
to
him
go
go?
from there. He cannot exit this place. He's playing his little games.
Where did he run to then, if you know so much?
He will explain that there's only like 2 chambers, and it's closed off. There's no exit.
Perfect. Then we
There's
have
a
him
temple.
trapped.
There's a temple room to the north with some statues in it. That's probably where he's hiding out at. So you're going to kill this vase.
That's correct. And whether we're forced to kill you afterward is your decision.
He'll say, "Be my guest," and he will sort of bow. But when he moves, he like holds his wound. So we can get back into turn order if you so wish. In fact, Mortlock will let all of you pass him.
I mean, we know he's going to make a run for it. The question is how far he gets.
Jay,
you have,
can you
you
just
have him now.
Can you put me ahead of Ophelia in the turn order? I was having a problem with my notes and forgot to roll initiative before.
That's okay.
Thank you.
All I'm saying is, like, you're about to give him a wide open for the exit.
There will be a healing potion waiting for you when we're done.
To my left, I have the flaming fist. And on my right is that psychotic assassin. I feel my chances are slim both ways.
On your left, you have a personal armed escort out of here.
And on your left is Vaz, and on your right is the Flaming Fist. I really feel like you need to work in your directions. Come on, let's go, Fist.
All right, you walk past him? Fuck it, I'll let you move up into this staircase over here.
Yeah, and he just completely does not trust us enough to join us, right?
Look, this guy's a dead man. If he flees this place and
Yeah,
goes out to
true.
the city, the Cult of the Dead is gonna find him and kill him.
Yeah.
No, you guys are about to dismantle the Cult of the Dead.
Well,
Does he know that?
Does he have anything notable on him, like a family signet?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, like a ring that I can identify? I just want to clock something for locate object later.
Okay, done.
Smart. That's why he's our captain right there.
All right.
Forward thinking strategy.
All right. How about everybody just move into this chamber? I'll tell you what you see. So D33. Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 ancient and cracked 6-foot-tall stone statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high crumbling block of stone. The walls are adorned with sinister carvings and tattered bloody tapestries. The carvings depict scenes of humanoid sacrifice, while the tapestries show hooded figures engaged in dark rituals under the watchful eyes of their dark deities. The 3 statues, the center statue basically depicts Bane, the north statue is Baal, and the south statue is Merkel. You do not see Vods. Let's go ahead and start the turn order with August.
Guess I'll just move a little bit forward and yeah, I'm just gonna try and make a perception check to suss out where this guy is.
Okay, make a perception check. That's your action.
Yeah, like take the search action. 16.
That's just enough to notice that to the south, hiding in the shadows, is Vaz.
Yeah, I will point him out. London, he's over there. Take the shot. And back up.
Go.
That's my turn.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Hold on. I gotta move a little bit. There we go. Gotta do something else real quick.
Some real cock rock you got playing in the background here, right? This is like...
This?
Alright. Go ahead, London.
Yeah, with like bow drawn and like kind of getting my aim and locking into where August pointed.
I'll say you can see him.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, silently. I'll put one in while he's still hiding then.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 21.
That hits. It will strike him right where his fucking heart would be. Right? And you are like, this is 21 piercing damage. This is gonna be fucking crazy. And he will just rip it out and takes 0 damage. He uses his Indomitable feature.
Ow.
What does that
Son of a
mean?
bitch got level
Oh,
in
no,
fire.
it's Unstoppable. That's what it's called. Unstoppable.
Is that like an actual thing in D&D?
It's in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, it's a thing that ballists have.
Yep. So he uses his Unstoppable feature where he just takes 0 damage from that. And he will say, he will laugh out loud like, I found you.
Fist, get in formation. We're going to need to throw everything we got at him. And I'll kind of move away a little bit here and nervously end my turn.
I think he probably would have been holding his action because a couple of turns passed. For the first person that strikes him, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw. London.
14.
That just makes it. You will feel his empty eye sockets staring you down, right? And that sense of fear overwhelms you to the point where your body starts to freeze up, but you break out of it.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, that is Ophelia's turn.
Right. Well, she's going to run up to where he was pointed out.
Yep. You can see him.
This is a statue here next to him, right?
Correct.
So he's kind of in a corner. Okay.
Yeah, and let me make sure nothing crazy happens. No. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Actually, something else happens. London, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
What? What's going on? That's too many saves.
Okay, you
Fine.
fail. So you get close to this statue of Bane, right? And let me give you a better description of it. The center statue is a towering, muscular figure clad in jagged armor, his gauntleted hand raised in a gesture of command. Chains and shackles hang from his arms. The base of the statue is surrounded by sculpted, cringing figures. They're in chains, their faces twisted in agony. Anytime, or the first time, a humanoid comes within 5 feet of the statue, it must succeed on a DC 12 charisma saving throw or become compelled to kneel.
I would say I would like actively not be within 5 feet of the statue.
Yeah, but you didn't know that before you got within 5 feet of the statue.
The statue's right beside him here?
It's right here.
Oh, this one.
There's 3 of them. One to the north, one in the middle, and one to the... So you feel compelled to kneel.
Okay.
And on you can't take actions or reactions, and you have to keep making this save.
Okay.
So you feel the tyranny of Bane rush down upon you as you are forced into kneeling position.
This sticker is called back pain, which is so appropriate for me, and I love it. I'm good
Okay,
with that.
I'm so sorry to interrupt Ophelia's turn for like the 3rd time.
No worries. Does she need to make a save, or
No.
is that okay? As she comes up, she is going to use Channel Divinity Vow of Enmity.
Oh shit.
As a bonus action, she will utter a phrase and gain advantage on all attack rolls.
Yep.
Against Voss.
Yep.
And she takes a swing with the maul at advantage. 23 to hit, 10
That hits.
bludgeoning.
Okay, he'll take it.
All right. She gives it a smack. Does she move? She'll sidestep here to give room, and that'll be her turn.
Okay, oh, you need to make a charisma saving throw,
Six.
please.
Okay.
At least you're a paladin.
I don't know.
That succeeds.
15.
That succeeds. As you feel Bane's tyranny crush down on you, you fight against it. All right. Voz just begins laughing maniacally. Now that he knows he's made, he's just, I can't wait to watch how you bleed. Vin, you're up.
Okay, very important. Can Vin tell that, like, going near the statues is bad?
Now you can.
Okay. Okay, then 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, is that a good enough view of him?
Oh yeah.
Or you know what? Let's see if there's anything else we can do besides Sling and Lightning. Against a single opponent, not much. So another Lightning Launch it will be.
Okay.
Just realizing now that also lightning launcher qualifies for sharpshooter.
It would, yeah.
That would be sick.
If only. Multi-class?
No, you can still take
but-
it. It's a feat.
Level 4 feet? Yeah.
Oh, it's a feat. Right. All right.
Might be something to look into.
That is because there's
Yeah,
the
fun
other
one.
And
mode
also,
that-
Vin's stats are off the fucking ass right now. Like, they're crazy good. So you don't even
Yeah,
need the
they're
stat
ridiculous.
boost.
like she has the other armor type, but I think like the majority of the time based on our party comp, she's going to be doing the infiltrator with the lightning launcher. So definitely something to look into. But okay, 21 to
That
hit.
hits.
All right, keeping well away from the statue, she lines up a shot on Boz,
Yeah,
and
that does
yeah.
crazy good damage on him.
lightning courses through him.
Okay.
And yep, she'll hold position. That'll
okay.
be your turn.
Tannis, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. Look over at London. London, what in the nine hells are you doing? Fuck it. And I'm gonna slash at Vaz.
Yep.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, then he'll take 12 points of damage, 10 slashing, 2 thunder, and arcs of thunder or thunder ground him as I use a booming blade to do so.
All right. He is bloodied.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Still no bonus actions popped up in the past couple of minutes, so I'm still ending my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's running.
Next in order is Vaz. He will laugh And I think he's gonna target. Who does he think has a shit charisma? He should do it with someone in front of him. So he'll do, man, the two people with good charisma.
The two charisma people. Nice.
He'll do London. Nope, not London. I'm sorry. Tanis. Make a. Oh no, it's not charisma. It's wisdom, bro.
That's my other saving throw, so I'm fine with it.
The two people who have proficiency in charisma and wisdom saves.
Fuck me. All right, well, still, wisdom.
That's
save.
fine. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
17.
You beat it. All right, but you still feel that sickening feeling as he's close to you. He's gonna use his dagger to make a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, no, that hits.
For what is that? Not 18.
18. Oof.
Yep. And as he
that
jabs
hurts a
the
lot.
dagger in, he twists it as he gets his second attack for 24 for 12.
What?
Yeah,
Why's it
now-
all double?
Because I have the vulnerability
Yeah,
to
the
within
aura
5
of
feet.
murder that surrounds him. It's literally called aura of murder. That surrounds him. All piercing damage is doubled.
Well,
Oh,
here he goes
sick.
murdering a den as I go unconscious.
Awesome. He will say, blood will flow and bodies fall. All will answer the call of Baal. Yep, that is... actually... I think he's gonna move... here. He steps on Tanis's dead body. Or unconscious body. Blood squirts out of his wound. August, you're next.
Turn to Vin. Can you get Tanis off the ground?
I'll do my best.
Yes or no question. Can you do it?
Yes, she's like already like doing the first steps of cure
That's
wounds.
canon too. That actually happens. He's like,
Yeah.
no, seriously.
Like, I need to know. Because, yeah, I tried it last time and it didn't work. But high risk, high reward. I'm going to try
But yeah,
it.
mechanically speaking, she literally can.
Wait, he moved. He takes a point of thunder damage.
Boom.
Boom, headshot.
Okay. Hold
I-
person.
Yeah, hope this guy's still considered a person.
He is, but he has advantage because he has magic resistance. What is the save?
14 wisdom.
He's not good at wisdom. He has advantage. He
Yes!
Oh, let's go!
Oh, God, the fuck.
All right. He
Vindication.
is restrained.
He's
Or
paralyzed, so
paralyzed.
any hit within 5 feet is a crit.
All right. What does this look like? Fire sort of.
Yeah, fire
freezes
starts
him in
swirling
place?
around him, and it just starts to slow down until it looks like it's like frozen in time.
Cool. All right, and he is stuck still. London, you're up.
Well, I can't do anything. I gotta do that charisma save again.
Make another charisma
Oh,
save. Yeah.
Fuck.
Stay there.
Could be here, well, boys.
You failed.
8. Yeah, fuck. This
All right,
is.
you're still bowed. Ophelia.
All right.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
on the
use
first time, so you're good.
bonus action Thunderous Smite.
Is that save at the start or end of your turn for the Merkel statue? Or is it once you're saved, you're good?
At the end of each of their turns, they
Okay.
keep trying to make the save until they get out of it.
Well, I meant for Ophelia for being within 5 feet.
It's only the first time they enter the square.
Gotcha, so it's only first time. Perfect.
Bonus action Thunderous Smite. She's going to make a maul attack.
Okay, you have advantage.
Advantage. Come on, 15 to hit.
That's a glancing blow.
But it's a crit,
Crit,
so at least
so
it's
it's
still
a crit.
14.
Flat damage, yeah.
Try to
Man,
use
and he
inspiration.
can't use reactions, huh?
No.
Oh man,
Should
you
I
got him with that
inspiration
fucking
that?
whole person.
Should I?
You
Yeah,
want
probably
to
only one
do it.
round. But...
Fuck it. This is the guy. Let's use inspiration and
Okay.
reroll. See if we get something a little bit better. Come on, 17.
There we go.
All right, so that's 30, 30 bludgeoning. Critical
Or
hit
not-
plus.
that includes the modifier, so just roll 66.
What the fuck?
Smite.
66.
Yeah, so 14 plus 25 is your total.
How do you want to do this?
Dude, paladins, I told you, are insanely OP.
It's my favorite class.
Yeah,
No
but you know the
wonder.
whole righteous warrior thing. So
Get the
yeah.
fuck out of here.
it's true, you
Yes.
know it.
I think she sees Tannis goes down, and in a moment of rage, he brings back the maul, like roars out as loud as she can, and hits this guy's back so hard that he bursts open from behind. It just goes spraying out.
So the fucked up thing is, when he dies, he literally explodes in a shower
oh,
of
okay,
gore.
perfect.
And like entrails and gore, as he just explodes. However, his pants remain. I just want to say that because he does have like in video games when they get burned to ash, there's like a little pile left that you can dig through. Yeah, that happens. You are currently out of initiative.
What the fuck, dude?
I'll be here all day, bro.
A full like 40 seconds of him just yelling.
Dude, that's such bullshit. I would have been there like until next session.
For those curious, he rolled an 8, 11, 5, 4, 1, 13, and finally a 19.
19.
That's such bullshit, bro.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay. Woo! All right. So we are out of initiative.
Is that token representative of actuality?
As you will see, a wounded man, 7 foot tall, sort of duck under the archway and
Hey.
come into view.
Quick question: is anyone gonna heal Tannis, or
Yeah,
am I just
Vin.
Yeah.
Mega
Vince,
death
Vince,
saving.
Vince.
I got
It's
my own
going
problems
over,
over
going
here,
over.
man.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it if I can find it on my sheet. Success.
Success. 9.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right. You will see a intrigued and confused giant wounded man sort of peer around the corner, still very guarded.
Weapons down.
It's like on his side. Like
that's an
like
order.
You're telling him. Yeah, it was already down. Like his weapons.
Like to the rest of the company.
I'm sorry. He will say, I assume you've made it this far because you've already taken care of the other 2 cult leaders.
That would be Flennis and Yignath, and you'd be correct. Yignath's still alive in the other room, assumedly.
Well, it'd likely be better if you took care of him. You've practically dismantled this cult. He says, kind of like peeved.
You're welcome.
Before we continue, Vin will actually step up to Mortlock, and this got to be hilarious to an extent, right?
He
Because she's,
does
so much
raise
shorter.
his weapon a bit.
All right, so
but
she
he
won't get
winces
like
when he does.
She won't get like too close, but she'll be like, "Gauntlet Elderfire, if it's all right. I know I need to follow orders, but I need to know. Mortlock, is it? Do you remember ever taking part in the killing of a deep gnome who owed a great debt to your brother Amric?
I tend to not get muddled up in Amric's dirty laundry.
She'll kind of like take a deep sigh, and you can see she's deep in thought, but she tries to just let it go for now, and yeah, sorry, continue.
I'll get him soon. But
I fear I do not have much of a choice. If I flee, I am dead regardless. But knowing that my own family has betrayed me, it has opened up an opportunity.
an opportunity for you to turn on them, give up what you know, and maybe that tribunal doesn't put you to death for what you've done. You could spend the rest of your life rotting in a cell.
He will sort of step into the chamber with you guys. My mother never expected much out of me, but she thinks the world of Amric. And Thirstwell, he stays attached at the hip to her with him being so sickly. A mighty trio they are indeed. And if they want me dead, I got no reason to protect them. I can tell you what I know, but I ain't doing it for free. You let me go. Let me leave here and leave this city for good, and I'll spit every dirty secret my family's got. Every bit of knowledge I got on this and here operation.
The classic trope of like the brother who's the odd one out, spilling all the beans on the crime family. I love it.
Otherwise, you're just gonna have to kill me. That fate, I reckon, is better than what awaits me after I betray my family.
I'm perfectly fine killing you, to be honest. Letting you go after all the shit you've done, all the shit that we just saw down here. You think that I'd be willing to let you go for scot-free?
My part in this is not as deep as the rest of my family.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually a big part of this. Unless I'm
Any
mistaken.
part of this is complicit enough for a death sentence.
If you come for me, I have no choice but to defend myself.
Well, no matter what happens, you're going to have to make a formal statement. And you're going to have to make a statement in front of our superiors so that we have proper evidence to go after your brothers.
I will do no such thing. But I will tell you, dawn is upon us. And if you want to know what I know, you need to learn it quickly.
Yeah, Vin is like flipping her map over, and she's like taking like, you know, like stenographer notes now.
Sure, I will say he's alluding to, like, he's got some information about this morning.
But your
Start.
orders, Gauntlet?
And he also will express he's not fucking coming to make no fucking statement.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to kill him first. And he's okay with that. And Jay's okay with that as well.
I think this is the most reasonable offer we'll get.
Choose
And-
wisely, my flaming fist friends.
You tell us everything, and you have my word. We will not pursue you out of the city. That is where it ends. If you come back, though, it's fair game.
He sticks out his meaty hand towards you as if to shake. There's blood on it.
I'll shake his hand.
You shake his hand. We have an accord. What can I tell you?
Everything. I mean, why?
My name is Mortlock Van Thampa, youngest son of Duke Thalamra of House Van Thampa. I have two older brothers, Amric and Thirstwell. I have letters, documentation, if you will, that will corroborate my story. And I guess he'll provide you with the letters, but we're gonna I'm gonna give you the information first, and then you can read the letters while we're going, or afterwards. But the information that he's gonna tell you is gonna be slightly corroborated in the letters that he has. My mother has orchestrated using the Dead 3 cultists to murder specific targets. She chose the Dead 3 to draw suspicion off of herself and her own doings. I don't want to do it in his voice the whole time. I'm not going to. I'm just going to read you the information that he knows. In my mother's younger years, she was the master of drains and underways. She discovered this ancient temple dedicated to the Dead 3 in the sewers. She immediately had it sealed off and left it, but never forgot its location. Many years later, she built the bathhouse as a way to enter the temple complex, and offered it to the cult of the Dead 3 as payment for their allegiance. The relationship between my mother and the cult of the Dead 3 has been tenuous but productive. He will say, if you were intending on dismantling the cult of the Dead 3, you've done a pretty bang-up job. If you've taken out the leaders, the snake will, you cut off the head, the snake will die. So, you're doing pretty good. It is much deeper than the cult of the Dead 3. You see, my mother wanted us to find Elturian refugees who had family connected to the Order of the Companion and the Hell Riders. You see, my family are devil worshippers. Their deity is Zariel, the archdevil of Avernus. I am not as much of a true believer as my family are, but I am not one to go against my mother. I'm gonna read this one. My mother came up with this scheme alongside a powerful leader of the cult of Zariel that calls himself Vox Maledictus. I have never met or seen this Vox Maledictus, but I do know that they left Elturel before it was destroyed. And that this Vox Maledictus has been hiding out under my mother's protection in the cellar of Van Thamper Manor. I do not know why my mother and Vox Maledictus are targeting the refugees, but I believe Vox Maledictus may have some personal vendetta against them. This Vox Maledictus Zariel cult leader brought 2 powerful artifacts with them from Elturel. A strange and powerful shield, and a small puzzle box. The shield is of much importance to the cult of the Dead 3, as well as another group known as the Knights of the Shield. There's a lot of pieces to this. The shield is important to the cult of Dead 3, but also a separate cult, not the cult of Zariel, but a third cult called the Knights of the Shield. It was gifted to Vox Maledictus by the Knights of the Shield to be protected. The shield is what unites the cult of the Dead 3, the Zarielites, and the Knights of the Shield together. My oldest brother, Thirstwell, the bedridden recluse that he is, has taken a fascination with the puzzle box, to the point of borderline obsession. He believes it to be the most powerful relic in the known world. I can't say I believe him. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? You will ask that.
Yeah, can you repeat everything you just said?
every single detail. What was the oldest brother's name?
Thirstwell.
Do you really need me to repeat stuff?
No, I think I'm just gonna come back and watch this episode again when you put it up and figure that out.
Okay. He can also explain what's going on with the operation, if you would like to hear about that. He's just gonna spill all the beans. Like, he's here to spill the beans. He's gonna give you all the beans that he has. But you're gonna let him walk away, so we'll see. In the operation, my older brother Amric's role was to identify the targets. When Amric located one of the targets, he provided the names to me, and I passed them along to the dead 3 cultists, who carried out surveillance, kidnappings, and killings. Amric was given official documents with the proper surnames. All he had to do was find them. So, like, Amric has official documentation that says all of the Elturian Knights on it. Amric positioned himself as a black market resource. I mean, you guys already know that. He brings refugees into the city, blah, blah, blah. You already know all that. Thirstwell's role in the operation. I'm going to do this in his voice. Thirstwell's role in this operation was to monitor all aspects of it from his secluded chamber at Van Thampa Manor. He has 6 or maybe even more infernal imps that report to him the goings-on. His imps shapeshift into small beasts and can turn invisible to secretly spy on the operation. It is impossible to know if he knows that you're here, or even if he is watching us now.
I'm guessing that's that source of evil I saw back at the tannery.
Totally impossible.
Now, he will explain one more thing. Well, 2 more things, but he has one more thing. He wants to explain the Knights of the Shield real quick, because I know that was probably a confusing thing. Well, do you have any questions about the operation?
And they still don't really know why.
Why? Yeah.
But why
Yeah.
male models? Yeah, it seems like maybe a personal vendetta.
Yeah, it seems that way to Morlock.
What's the deal with the puzzle box? Thirstwell it's just his object of fascination, or like
Correct.
what importance does it have?
He has no idea. He just knows that
Okay.
the Zariel cult leader Vox Maledictus brought it with him from Elturel, and that it's this big powerful thing.
Yeah.
And Thirstwell's fucking obsessed with it. You've never met Thirstwell, but he's a fucking creepy guy.
Does he know how they triggered the companion to blow up?
He says the companion blew up.
Yes, destroyed El Turel. This is old news now.
I was under the impression that Zariel brought her forces upon the surface and laid siege to the city.
Not unless her forces take on the form of humans in white masks.
That would be the cult of Zariel.
Yeah, so no, there were no devils there.
No, that means that is, because, and she'll pull out one of the white masks she has. Like, this.
He's seen this 100 times. They're all over the place. Like, he knows that one. My mom got one like that.
So this is Zariel.
And this man knows nothing of what he speaks if he didn't realize that the companion blew up.
He will tell you that his mother told him that the forces of Zariel laid siege to the city and razed it to the ground.
No, we were there.
So is she lying, or is she misinformed as well?
I hate to be like this, but the clock is ticking.
Knights of the Shield, explain.
The Black Gauntlet of Bane, named Yignath, he recently went rogue, and he stole a hoard of treasure from the vault in Hewn Manor a few days ago. The Hewn family are a part of the inner cabal of the Knights of the Shield. And the Knights of the Shield are an order dedicated to some dark god that has blessed the shield that he keeps mentioning, this shield artifact. that Vox Maledictus has. He's not sure what's going on with that. Like, if the god either blessed it or uses it as a mouthpiece or lives in it, he has no idea. But something to that effect. And the Knights of the Shield sort of worship this object. They have... Yep. However, after Yignath defied orders and fractured the alliance between the three cults, right? So Zariel, Dead 3, Knights of the Shield. The Knights are actively seeking their shield and stolen treasure. By the way, the stolen treasure is right down the hall. Yignath has been keeping it right here. It's right there. He points past a curtain to the right. Or to the east, and there's a hoard of treasure back there. Yignath also managed to kidnap one of the hewn patriarchs, a young woman named Satir, and she was taken to Vanthamper Manor at his mother's request.
Satir is what faction? Sorry.
No, she's a hewn patriarch.
Hewn. Okay.
Yeah. So she was kidnapped when they raided Hewn Manor. And
We
stole
saw
all
that
the
in the newspaper, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Why does he keep emphasizing time?
His face will grow grim. My mother has begun taking advantage of the chaos the city is in right now. She wants the Grand Duke chair. And to do that, she got the brute, Beldroth, or one of your folks. She got him on the payroll and supported his promotion to Marshal. With Mother having control of the fist, it's likely that the rest of the pieces will fall into place for her election as Grand Duke. However, when she heard Duke Portier, his brat niece, had returned, she needed to act. By far the worst thing my mother has planned is going to happen soon. Within the hour. She has just ordered the assassination of Duke Dillard Portier. A Dead 3 assassination team has already been sent to a charity event in the Wide, where the Duke is planning to make an appearance. I fear we may be too late to stop them, but maybe if you hurry. And he does get a little grin.
And you waited till we were done to tell us this?
You didn't ask.
Well, you know.
We have to go.
A deal's a deal. First, we need to start moving.
Fare thee well.
I hope Ankegs kill you on the road out of Baldur's Gate. Let's get this treasure and get the fucks out of here.
Oh, cool. You're gonna grab the treasure?
Well,
Quick,
yeah.
the Duke's getting assassinated.
Well,
Quick, guys, quick!
Wait, did he say the shield is in here?
No,
or
no, the
Oh, this is
shield-
just like gold and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the
Yeah,
shield that itself.
Oh, me
No,
too.
this
I
is
could
stuff
care
from
less about
Hewn.
gold.
Yeah, the
Okay.
stuff from Hewn. So the shield and the puzzle box are with Vox Maledictus in Vanthamper Manor in the cellar of Vanthamper Manor.
Okay. I thought that's what that Yignath
understand.
stole.
I understand.
So
I understand. Okay. So do you have any more questions for Mortlock? Nope.
What happened to your
Nothing
face?
else.
Why is it all melty?
this can wait, London. We have to go.
I know.
You might have heard the story actually, but it's okay. Are you guys leaving?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Walking
Guess we're
into
going
the
to the-
upper city.
Go to the upper city smelling like
Okay,
shit.
so you're gonna walk through the sewers, and then there's a prisoner down here. There's two prisoners, and
Well,
Yignath.
I mean,
Yeah, we can just slit that guy's throat, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to expedite his execution.
Okay, you can easily expedite Yignath's execution. No sweat.
yeah, I wanted to give Voss's goo pile a pat down. See if there's
Yeah.
anything useful
Oh, I
on
got to
it.
give you the letters too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do get some stuff from both of those. So the letters that come from Mortlock are these. You're going to learn basically the same information. I'll read them real quick for the record. My dearest Mortlock, the temple is located beneath the Frolicking Nymph in the north passage room. Rotate the circular element of the stained glass window, and the door will open. Vaz, Flinnis, and Yignath, along with their minions, should already be ensconced. Flenish will be relatively easy to manage, but you may have some difficulty with the other two. Yignath is too ambitious. The trick will be keeping him reined in. Otherwise, he could easily compromise the bloodletting with some other foolhardy endeavor. Vaz, on the other hand, is simply psychotic. He'll strain against the leash unless you pull it, so pull it hard. You should not return to the manor until the work is done. And then it's signed, Mother. Next letter. Mortlock, I warned you to keep a leash on Yignath. He steals from our allies. The Knights of the Shield will now be after what they believe is theirs. You have failed me, but what is done is done. I hope this will be the last bit of foolishness you'll allow to happen. The kidnapping of Satyr Theon Hune is particularly vexing, but perhaps we can turn it to our advantage as long as she's not harmed, or at least not harmed until it's useful for us to do so. Take custody of her and transfer her to the manor as quickly as possible. Signed, Thalamra. And then it has the current date. Mortlock, that bumbling fool Portier has emerged from his mansion. He'll be opening the gate to the upper city and giving a simpering speech in support of his misguided confraternity of refugee belief at the beloved Ranger. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for. If we kill him now, it should disrupt his brat Liara's attempts to steal the fist from us. I'm enclosing a packet of information for Vaz, along with a very special weapon, which has been prepared just for Portier. Act quickly, my son. Signed, Thalamra. And you also get a letter, pull a letter out of Vaz's goop. Covered in blood. Vaz, Duke Portier will be delivering a speech at the Beloved Ranger in the Wide during an event held by the Confraternity of Refugee Belief. Give the iron barb I have enclosed in this packet to your best assassin. I know that you will serve me well in this. Signed, Duke Thalamra Van Thamper.
Right, Vin, add this to the pile.
That one's pretty goddamn damning.
Yeah, I think the one with the current date.
Yeah.
We need to have that ready as we run to the upper city. Like, I know we're covered in shit. Look, we need to get there now.
Okay.
Does anyone have a folder?
All right. So, and I imagine you were reading this while Mortlock was telling the story. So every time he like said something, you were like, "Yep, says that here in the letter," you know, shit like that. Okay. How do you guys handle fucking the two prisoners? You kill Yignath. Done.
Oh, God. What about the other woman?
Yeah, here's my idea. Pick them up, throw her over our two strongest people's shoulders, pass them off on the first patrol we see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys exit out of the dungeon of the Dead Three, the Temple of the Dead Three, into
We're not checking out the treasure then, real quick.
Not now. This place isn't going anywhere.
All right.
Come back.
All right.
All right. And you exit out, and as you do, you can just see. Hold on. The first light of dawn breaking over Baldur's Gate. The sun's rays just begin to pierce through the lingering fog, casting long, sharp shadows across the city's narrow, winding streets, and we will take a break.
Just
No.
dip ourselves in the bath real quick to wash off all the shit and blood.
Sure.
It's actually not a terrible idea. I jump in.
Crash
Crash Bandicoot belly flop.
Yeah.
real quick. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute. We are back. Okay. So, you guys run out of the soaking wet now, most of you, after jumping into the pools to wash off quickly. What is your plan? Okay, so you said something about dipping off the prisoners to just a
Just hope there's a
passerby.
patrol on the way.
Okay.
And like, hey, also Flaming Fists. These people are in desperate need of help. We
Mhm.
need to go stop an assassination.
Okay, I'll just say that that's fine. You feel that they will be safe. Where do you want them to take them? Like, just revive them and, like, let them go, or?
Guess back to the East Watch.
Eastway,
Yeah, the
Eastway
Eastway.
Fishway Station.
East Watch,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. All right. You have that done. Because you guys are in Heapside. They're, like, Heapside Flaming Fist. But they're, like, you're so confusing to them that they're like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, soaking wet, covered in wounds.
Yeah, they're like, okay, fine.
Ass crack of dawn.
So you guys know that the Boulder's Gate is open. It is morning. Like, it's morning time.
Oh, yeah. There was one more. We found one more healing potion,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we have one
Yeah.
more.
I might need that if we're going to rush in to stop an assassination attempt. I'm at 9 hit points right now.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay. All right, you can take that
I
real quick.
chug it.
Yep, no problem.
Wow, 6.
Okay. Are you guys heading towards the Boulder's Gate? Alrighty.
Yes.
I mean, do you think we can get through Heapside? Or the Heap Gate?
It's
I
closed.
think they said
It's
only
closed.
Baldur's Gate is open for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think it'll be faster to get to Baldur's Gate than trying to convince the City Watch to let us through.
Fair enough.
All right, so you approach Boulder's Gate, and I will show you a handout of it. The towering structure of Boulder's Gate looms ahead, a massive, imposing fortification made of centuries-old weathered stone. The gates themselves are made of thick, iron-bound wood, standing open to allow passage into the upper city. As you approach, you see a few straggler refugees making their way through the gate, their expressions a mix of relief and uncertainty. Where are we headed?
To the beloved Ranger, is that what he's called?
In the wide. It's in the wide. So have any of you ever been to the upper city before?
Probably, yes, 25 years ago.
Okay.
No for me.
But the rest of you
Probably
know,
not.
right?
Probably not.
Nope.
As you move swiftly through the upper city, the air feels lighter, cleaner, almost serene compared to the hustle of the lower city. The cobblestone streets are wide and meticulously maintained, lined with stately manors and opulent townhouses that rise like silent sentinels on either side of the road. Ornate lanterns hang from wrought iron posts, still flickering as the last remnants of night fade away. The grand buildings with their polished stone facades and elegant balconies reflect the growing light of dawn, giving the entire district an air of refinement. So this is like the nicest fucking place any of you have ever seen, and it is like spoiled by the fact that you guys are fucking gunning it towards towards the wide.
Honestly, I feel like Tannis would probably feel a pang of anger seeing the other half living like this, but put that in check for later.
Yeah, Vin is actually angry too, but for a slightly different reason. She's always wanted wanted her family to like move up the social rank and be here, and she's like furious that this situation is the first time she's entering it.
So you guys approach the wide. And I want to show you a handout of this because it is so sick. I did not know the wide was like this until I saw the image, and it just like sparked so much imagination for me. This is an image of the wide.
A little more narrow than I thought, actually.
Yeah, man. The wide, Baldur's Gate bustling market district stretches before you like a vast maze of canvas and commerce. The sprawling open-air market is a kaleidoscope of tents and stalls. Cloth awnings and brightly painted signs hang above narrow pathways, creating a labyrinthine network of merchants and customers. The stalls are packed so closely together that their goods spill out into the worn cobblestone aisles. And you can see that a lot of people are starting to get set up for the morning. Like a lot of people merchants are already here or making their way in, getting prepared, getting their stalls opened up, revealing the tents, you know what I mean, pulling back the curtains and stuff. But it is just a fucking maze of tents. So, August, you said you've been here before. Have you ever been to the Wide?
Probably, but yeah, when he was like a teenager,
Okay.
and now he's in his 40s. So
wonder if the
I know the
beloved
statue's
ring-
been there for about 100 years.
Okay, cool. So
So-
then you would know where to find the Beloved Ranger then. So, you all start booking it through this dense market. Are you doing anything on the way?
If there's any city watching us sprint through the Wide like a bunch of maniacs,
Mhm.
try and like wave them to join us and catch up and see what's about to go on.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
But, like, yeah, just
I'll
a very
assist
much.
with
There's no
that if I
time to
can.
explain.
Okay. Ophelia's giving you advantage.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, that's pretty good.
17.
Okay, 2 City Watch, which wear like a blue and silver livery, notice you run by and they're like, "Halt!" And then you're like, "No time to explain," and run off. And they're like confused, but they actually start following after you. In the middle of the Wide, a small clearing interrupts the labyrinth of stalls and tents, revealing the bronze statue of the Beloved Ranger. Let me show you a handout of that as well. Lots of handouts. I wonder if I have it under locations.
Oh, it's not stone.
No, it is a bronze statue.
Oh, I always thought it was Minsk who got petrified in the middle of the Wide.
It was, but it was actually replaced.
Okay, yeah. This is
because
post
he's
him getting
yes.
unpetrified.
They love the statue so much that they like redid it. So that's why it's bronze. But you are right. Can you go ahead and take an inspiration for your like fast knowledge of this kind of shit? The bronze statue of the Beloved Ranger. The statue depicts Minsk, a hero of Baldur's Gate, a grinning, muscular human figure carefully cradling a small rodent, a hamster, in his hands. In the clearing around the bronze statue of the Beloved Ranger, a diverse crowd has gathered. Refugees from El Terrell, their clothes worn and faces lined with worry, stand alongside well-dressed patriarchs from the upper city, some of whom seem slightly uncomfortable in the presence of their less fortunate neighbors. At the center of attention is Duke Dillard Portier. Oh, I have to get his hand out too. Duke Dillard Portier. There you go. He is an older man with silver hair and a defined bearing, leaning on a cane. He speaks with a voice rich with compassion and resolve, addressing both the refugees and the assembled nobility. He is flanked on either side by 4 armed bodyguards. You guys are... There's a dense sort of crowd surrounding the Beloved Ranger. You guys are on the outskirts of it. He raises his hands as if he is about to speak. Is there anything you guys would like to do? Because right now there's like a crowd you would have to bust through to get towards him.
Can I try? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want me to shoot his hand?
Do you want to fire a bow at the Duke?
Yeah, in his hand.
Under no circumstances.
All right, come on, let's make it quick.
Can I look through the crowd and try to see if there's anyone that seems like they're like a hooded figure making their way through the crowd?
Sure. Make a perception check. August, what did you say you were gonna do?
22.
Awesome.
I want to
Nice.
try and get within range to cast Sanctuary on the Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, if
What is the
Ophelia
range
starts
on Sanctuary?
I think 60. 30.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
if Ophelia starts like screaming, "Make way for the fist, assassin, assassin," I mean, do you think that's going to
The crowd sort of,
incite-
what? What? But the Duke
Yeah, like
raises his hands and says, I would like to lead. I got you, Will. I would like to lead my fellow citizens of Baldur's Gate in welcoming our Elturian friends. Tanis, as you peer through the crowd, frantically looking, searching for anything, anyone, you will see that there is a raised platform on the opposite side of the crowd. And standing atop it, you will see a black-cloaked assassin drawing back an arrow. Right?
Oh, fuck.
And as soon as the Duke says, I know times are difficult now, but we will find a way to persevere. He is struck with the arrow. But this arrow is no ordinary arrow. It is a blood red arrow, glowing with infernal light. And it streaks across, like through the air, and strikes the Duke. His eyes widen in shock, and he staggers backward, clutching the arrow protruding from his chest. The crowd gasps as the Duke collapses, gasping for breath. What would you like to do?
I'll point out the assassin to London. Be like, there on the scaffolding.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see him, London.
I can shoot 600 feet
Yeah,
without disadvantage.
I mean, there's a lot of crowd, but you could stand up on a crate nearby or something and launch an arrow. No problem. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. I want to not do sharpshooter, I guess. I probably only have one shot at this.
Finn can shoot about half that range. Is that far enough?
No, that's too far.
16?
Now inspiration. We want to hit this guy. No.
oh,
16.
I think 16 still hits.
Oh, does it? Damn it.
Sorry, I wanted to.
No, it's fine. I said it pretty early. but
Yeah, you got to
whatever.
call it before you know anyway.
Let me make sure you can actually hit this guy. Yeah. How much did you do?
11.
You kill him.
Oh,
Nice.
However,
nice.
Duke Portier is holding his chest on the ground, right? And suddenly, his body explodes in a gruesome explosion of blood and gore. Screams fill the air as the crowd recoils in horror from the remains of the Duke's body. We'll just get a close-up, right, of a blood-covered, clawed hand pulling itself out of the bloody entrails, right, as several small devils claw their way out, their eyes glowing with glee. The fiendish creatures, slick with blood, immediately set upon the Duke's guards, and they start tearing into them ruthlessly. The crowd fucking freaks out, and the guards scream out in death, and people scramble and flee and run, and what would you guys like to do?
Very FromSoft of you.
still running straight towards the stage.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
try and contain the situation, do our duty.
Oh, does Vin see his daughter?
No, you do
Yeah,
not
right?
see Duke
No.
Portier. Or, I'm
Or
sorry,
niece,
or-
right?
Niece.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's
Oh, niece. Yeah.
Blaze Portier, and you do not see her, no. However, we're gonna sort of get initiative going here. Let me put on the proper battle music. So, let's roll some initiative. I want to note one more thing. You will see London and Tanis, because you were looking at it. In the chaos, 4 figures in dark cloaks that were surrounding the Nightblade that you just killed grab his dead body and begin to flee into the labyrinth of the Wide. So it seems like there was more cultists that were helping this Nightblade that you just murdered, and they grab his body and flee into the Wide. Okay? And Tanis and London noticed that. Actually, I'm just going to put them on the GM layer. And I will roll for these devils. So, let me tell you that these devils make short work of the guards. They were not expecting this. And you can just hear horrifying, cackling laughter coming from these devils. These little fucking guys. They are just screaming with laughter. Let me show you a handout of the cacklers. They are cackler devils.
Oh. Cool.
Yep. I also have like a Shitzi as another sort of image of him. Okay. London, you are first in the order. What would you like to do?
Is there any possible hope of pursuing those dudes?
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to use my last spell slot to burn a second Zephyr Strike and boost my movement.
Okay, before you do that, there is a crowd that is pushing past you. People screaming and running in terror, right? And I'm going to roll a d4 real quick to determine the complication.
Oh.
Okay, so the riotous crowd stampedes the whole group. All of you have half movement right now. For the rest of this round.
Okay. So half 15 and then 15 for normal movement. Okay. Well, I'll still burn it. I can get 30 feet total then with the 30-foot boost from Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
To there.
Okay.
That'll give me advantage, and I'll put one into this first devil here.
Okay. He's literally like ripped it through a hole through one of the guards, the bodyguards of the Duke, and is like, if the bodyguard falls on the ground and it.
Oh fuck! Awesome. Okay. Sharpshoot.
Okay.
19.
You just eviscerate this thing.
Sweet. Yeah, so it like rips that guard in half and then sees just like an arrow come right down the middle at it.
Are you within 10 feet of it?
Not quite.
Okay, it lets out this horrific fucking scream when it dies.
Ooh.
Like so bad, like you get like it rings your ears and now your ears are ringing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell out, some of the attackers went, I'm going to pursue them. I will end my turn.
Okay, Tanis, you're up.
Where are the attackers on the screen? Like in which general direction?
The assassins?
Yeah, they were over this way.
They were, but they have disappeared into the labyrinth of the Wide. Like basically everything outside of this little opening is just a fucking maze.
All right. Can't see them. No need to. I'll try to make my way there. 5, 10, 15. That's all my movement. And not being able to see them, I suppose I'll just draw my blade and release a beam of cackling energy as I cast Eldritch Blast on. We'll go for the one that's furthest away from me since I have range on this.
Okay. So this guy out here?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's a 10.
That misses.
I try to aim it through the crowd, but I have to divert it, and it
Yeah,
just blows up on the statue of Minsk instead.
Yes, it does. Okay, anything else?
It's a little hamster on his, hand. No, I still have no bonus actions, so.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
Okay. I just want to check something real quick. Damn. That won't work.
It's like they're strategically placed or something.
Yeah, it's almost. I notice you always do that, Jay, you bastard. Okay. Yeah, like Moonbeam wouldn't work either. Of course, it's got to be the same range as Moonbeam. Oh, is that? Oh, should I
that
be
how it
using that
works?
tool? Hold on.
It's a
20-foot
point.
cube for fairy fire. I assume that's what you're trying to do.
I was thinking Fairy Fire or Grease.
Oh, see,
Oh,
a
yeah,
cube,
Grease.
a cube would be
Grease-
like
Grease.
this.
Grease wouldn't work, but Fairy Fire.
Yeah, that hits all of them.
Yes. All right. Fairy Fire is the one. Then she
Okay.
crushes up magical stone, and yeah, she will light them up.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
That is a Dex? Yeah, Dex save.
Oh, London, your bow's magic, right?
Yes, thanks to Vin.
Cool. All right. That doesn't affect anything. Dex save, you said? I'm sorry?
Dex save, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's 3 of them. They do not have magic resistance, so they all fail.
Wow.
That they do.
Good job.
Light them up.
All right. They illuminate as
And-
they cackle even louder.
And let's see, Vin will move up a little bit.
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
You have half movement.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Half movement. Yeah, like here. Right next to August. All right, that's your turn.
15. You can move one more up if you want. You can go diagonal, so 5, 10, 15.
Got it. All
Okay.
right.
August, you're up.
Yeah, so kind of spent from the dungeon we went through earlier and like caught between, trying to save these people in the wide and go after the assassins. He just kind of wills himself to move through the crowd and kind of unconsciously starts floating above them. I'm gonna Celestial Revelation.
The fuck does that mean?
What is that?
It's my big ASMR thing where flaming wings sprout out of my back and I get a fly
Shut
speed.
the fuck up!
That's
and-
why he's our captain.
And you know
right
what
there.
else? The
God,
blue
that's awesome.
ring around your head is very
Yeah,
visible
now it's visible even when you look directly at him.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hell fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll just start trying to float above the crowd
Yeah.
and try and get a bird's eye view of the maze.
Yeah.
And if I can spot the people running through.
Yeah,
just,
it would
look
be
for the
it
two,
would have
like
to
the
be an
fastest
action. It would
thing
have
of
to be your
movement.
action to do so.
All right. Yeah, I mean, London one-shot one of these devils. I got Fairy Fire. I'll do the action and if I can, lower myself a little bit just to be a target for these devils. Just to draw attention away from
Okay.
innocents.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll use my action to try and track down the assassins.
Okay. Make a perception check.
20. Dirty
Yeah,
20.
you do see them making their way through the maze, and the only reason that you see them is because some city watchman is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And it is immediately struck by a mace to the face as he gets knocked down, and the crowd sort of screams from that area, and that's how you know.
Yeah. All right. Whatever I can clock about the direction they're going.
you
XYZ.
Keep track of them. That's your turn.
Yep.
Now the cackler's turn. This one over here is gonna start. He's gonna go up and kill this guy.
Sorry, random civilian.
This cackler here is going to.
I was a patriarch anyways. Yeah.
I need our fucking cleric to make a wisdom save.
25.
Okay, yeah, you succeed by a large margin as the cackler sort of points a finger at you as he's laughing so fucking hard he's like falling over, and he points a finger at you and you feel a bit of chuckles come over you. He casts Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but you succeeded.
Very grim situation here.
That was that one's turn. Are you within range to be a target?
Yeah, I would have made myself in range.
Alright, this one's gonna try to fuck you up with his claws. Natural one. Oh no, he's
got
flanking. He's
advantage,
flanking.
yeah.
So 20 to hit for 4. It laughs maniacally. That ends their turn. Next in the order is Ophelia.
Still had some temp HP from the stacks. So.
She's going to move up 10, 20. Can she slip in here for 30? Slip between Tanis and...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, she's going to throw a javelin at this one.
Oh, good.
Javelin, normal. 14 to hit.
Misses.
All right.
It's too
That'll be your
small.
turn.
Fairy fire.
Oh yeah,
Advantage from
advantage.
Fairy Fire.
Advantage. My bad.
That
22 to
hits.
hit.
Oh, that's how you do it.
However, as you throw your javelin, it strikes into this little creature, and it'll rip it out. And look at the little bit of blood, and as the wound heals up a little bit, it's resistant to that damage.
Okay. That'll be her turn.
Okay. It's still almost bloody. All right, top of the round. We got to roll for another thing that happens. All right, so the crowd is no longer. Oops, sorry. The crowd is no longer affecting you. Maybe. Okay, 3. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. August, you're 1. Tanis, you're 2. Ophelia, you're 3. London, you're 4. Vin, you're 5. /R 1 3 5. Who did I say was 4? London. A citizen woman, a member of the crowd, runs up and is like, "You have to help me! You have to help me!" And they grapple you.
Well, bro,
the escape
stop.
the escape DC is 10
And it's gonna take my whole turn to do.
to escape from a grapple.
Bro, fuck me.
You're muted, Brennan.
It's holding on to you a little bit. Your movement's reduced to 0. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, I can still shoot.
You can still shoot. But
Oh.
You can't move.
Okay, that's fine. Like,
You would
try
have to
and
use
get
your
this-
action to get her off of you.
Yeah, there's no chance that's happening. I mean, Vin's got these things lit up like a Christmas tree for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this far one over here.
Okay.
This one's still got fairy fired, yeah, Vin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like an area effect. It's like a one-time area
sticks
effect,
on
and then
them,
there
right?
are it sticks. Yep.
Come on, get off me, lady! Natural 20!
You eviscerate it.
Sweet.
And it, as you kill it, this death scream rings out, and literally you watch as someone's running by, and it lets out this death scream, and their eardrums like explode with blood as they die.
Oh, fuck.
Because yeah, it does damage. So,
You're welcome, random citizen.
is that your turn?
Yeah.
The lady's still grabbing onto you.
I'll just have to deal with that.
She
at
will
a later
continue to
time.
grab onto you until you break the grapple.
Well, you know what? I rolled a nat 20, so maybe she's good luck.
Maybe. All right, Tanis, you're up.
Okay, is the crowd still affecting us?
No, you have full movement. No one is affected really except for London.
And we don't see those people. Like if I were to move all the way to here, there'd probably be no chance that I would see them.
August has clocked them. They are pretty far away. You can use your action to make a perception check to see if you can keep track of them when you get to that square.
Well, that would be my action to dash to get there.
So,
Fuck. I'll focus on the threats at hand instead then.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I know they're fairy fired anyways, but...
Sure.
I'm still going to move there and slash at him. Booming Blade with a 23.
That definitely hits. And
So that's 14 points of damage, 12
You
slashing, 2
kill it.
thunder. Okay.
And I need both
no.
August and Tanis to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh no.
Tanis, you fail. August, you
10.
fail. And you both take, it's not much, 3 points of psychic damage
Okay, that's not bad.
as it dies. Kapow. I'm sorry, there's another d4 in that. Add another 4 to that. It was 2d4, not 1d4.
Alright, now move 5 more feet there. Time
Okay.
my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Vin, you're up.
All right, Vin. Let's see. I guess to get good coverage, Vin will move. Let's see. Like right.
Start moving
here.
toward us. There's only the one left.
Yeah. And you know what? She'll get closer to Tanis. And yeah, she'll go for this last Cackler Devil right here with her good old lightning launcher.
Okay, you can shoot as you're running.
All right. Oh, I finally got a bad roll
You
to
missed.
hit. Yeah, that definitely
Your own
misses.
spell is giving you advantage.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yep. I just remembered as Brendan was saying that.
Also,
Max
13.
damage twice too.
Also
though.
misses.
Yeah. Damn, they're really powerful, but she's trying to do it while running, and one goes to the right of it, one goes to the left of it, one goes to the right of it.
Yeah, honestly, it seems like just for flavor, you do strike it a little bit on the shoulder, but he's resistant to the damage, so it doesn't matter. Not immune, but resistant. Is there anything else you would like to do?
She did most of her movement, and as of now, she has no bonus actions, so that is it.
Okay, August, you're up.
Yeah, I'll take the opportunity attack from this guy
Okay.
and fly up again. I'll chill touch it
He missed.
and hope that 6 seconds isn't too long for me to completely lose track of these guys.
Okay. No, you haven't lost track of him.
Oh, great.
Oh.
All right.
You know,
And no one's within range, so a death scream erupts, and there is no one affected. However, we are out of initiative. But August, are you gonna like make haste after them?
yeah, I'll use the remaining 48 seconds
Mhm.
by flight and just follow them for as long as I can. Be
Okay.
a beacon for the party to like follow.
And that will allow the party to follow after August, right? So you can start running down these dudes. However, it is now a skill challenge. So, August in the lead. Does everyone follow, or what's up with that?
I'll
Definitely.
pull the lady off of London.
Yep.
and-
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bring her with us.
Yeah. I'll piggyback her through the streets.
No, you just
That's
throw her
the
at
most action
you
London's
throw her
had
at the
in
bad guys,
years.
and she's like, "Help me!" Grappled them. It's like a weapon. Okay, cool. So you all start chasing after them. Who wants to make the first check? I'll tell you what the skill challenge is. So you fought the devils and didn't just chase after them immediately. So it is a DC 14. And it needs 4 successes before 3 failures. Okay?
Can I scout out the best path to get from where we are to where August is yelling at?
Sure. Yeah. What, like a survival check?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I'll allow it.
19.
1 success. All right, who's next?
Yeah, I'll just
This
do a
way.
simple.
Come on.
I'll just do a simple perception to
Okay.
keep an eye on them. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
21.
That's a success. That's your second success. Who's next?
I'll do an athletics if I could.
Just
Have
fucking
Ophelia.
book it.
I was gonna say have her fucking like line back charge through a stall to make room.
Yes!
Like make a shortcut.
Yes, please.
Barrel right
I
through
love
the
that.
fucking
Yes,
tents.
please. Thank you. Use the
My
environment.
cabbages.
24.
That's 3 successes. You need one more.
Could I use someone else's assistance for this one, maybe, and do like some sort of acrobatics to? Oh, man, I'm trying to think how this would play out.
Parkour up onto a roof.
You know what? Yeah, I don't need someone else's advantage. I was thinking like Ophelia could like help throw me up onto like a roof somewhere, but she already made her advantage. So yeah, I would just
So,
like try
I
to
will say,
clamber up.
Unfortunately for the wide, it is literally just a fucking wide open space with tents.
That's fine. Then I will just try to parkour through some of these
on
stands.
the tent tops. I mean, I
Yeah.
really like that. So yes, absolutely. Make an acrobatic check.
Yeah, I'm not good at these, but 16.
That's a success. All right.
Okay.
So who and how do you catch these fuckers?
Yeah, I think I just like spot them and I tell like Ophelia to make like a sharp left just through a market stall and to cut them off.
Okay. So Ophelia cut them off. Tanis, you jump on top of one of them and tackle him to the ground. Do you just want to kill him immediately? Because I'm like, I'll let you. What's it called? The coup de grace, like these guys. I don't really care. We don't have to do a combat.
Yeah, as I tackle him, like I hold him behind and just like slit his throat with my
Done.
co-push.
Done. They're Fists of Bane, by the way. So, done. Ophelia cuts them off. Do you guys take any of them prisoner, or do you just fuck them up?
I would
wasn't planning.
scream that they're under arrest
And then
Yeah.
shoot one.
Yeah.
Shock.
All
I
right.
think we're killing them.
Okay. Ophelia and London and Tanis make short work of the cultists, and we are out of initiative. Or we are out of whatever that was.
Nice.
Well, let's get these bodies back to the center and regroup.
I'll explain to the City Watch what the hell's just happened.
Okay. So what's the first order of business?
Do we want to let... Who's the guy that we report to? His name?
Dodge?
Flame Zodge.
So, do we want to let Zodge now?
Well, does it look like there's an important city watch around, like somebody who would be in charge of the area?
There is a captain of the City Watch who arrives on scene with like 10 City Watchmen as they begin like investigating the scene. They are immediately cordoning off the beloved ranger. I mean, a Duke was just blown up, so
We can give them the rundown. We can put the bodies in front of them, like, you know, Dead 3, Assassin, you know. Assuming-
Stationed some people outside the Van Thamper Manor.
okay, make a persuasion check. It's unusual that a bunch of flaming fists are just in the city, in this place, after an assassination.
Yeah, can I
This
assist
whole
with that?
shit is really fucking suspicious. So, who wants to make a persuasion check?
I mean,
I think it's
Uh,
August, because August is
yeah.
like the captain and he's fucking talking to them.
Yeah,
I'll
assist.
present them with the evidence that we have. Like, I don't want them to take it, but I will show it to them. Like,
Make a persuasion check. Let's see like how well this all
Yeah.
goes over. I'll give you advantage because everybody's helping. And I mean, your evidence is pretty fucking...
18.
Wow. Okay. So, explain to me how this encounter goes, right? So there's a captain of the City Watch. He's ordering his men to cordon off the area. He's, you know, they're taking just some random guy, because they're not any better than the Flaming Fist. So, like, some random person is running away. They're like, halt, stop, you there! You know? So you guys approaching them is a little bit suspicious. So the captain will look over towards you, and give you like a scrupulous eye. Can I help you?
I'm Gauntlet, Flaming Fist. My name is August Elderfire, and we've been tracking what culminated in today's assassination for some time now. Some of your subordinates saw us running in just moments before things happened. We were only too late. But we found evidence that pointed to this assassination. We came as soon as we could. It was too late, but we were able to bring the assassins to justice.
They look like Cult of the Dead 3 to me.
You would be correct with that. Specific Ballist sect, and there's a lot going on. But the important thing is who this was orchestrated by.
And who would that be?
Deep breath before the Lamra Van Thamper. And I'll bring out the letter.
The Duke assassinated another Duke.
Yes, because Liara Portier poses a large threat to Beldroth's command of the Flaming Fist.
Leave it to the Flaming Fist to come up with crackpot conspiracies.
Understandable. Have a nice day. We'll take this to the proper authorities.
He sort of fucking like spits on the ground, kind of. Doesn't exactly do that, but he gives you that kind of attitude, like, fuck you, who are you? Fucking Lore City scum.
Can we get your badge number? So your face, by the way.
Yeah, he is Captain. Oh, I for some reason I just want to name him Captain Swift and Dark, but he is not a gnome. Yes, he is. That just makes this encounter so much better. He is a gnome.
Literally looking down on him.
He's a dark-skinned gnome, and his name is Captain Swift and Dark, which is the exact name of the bitch that was pledged on a jolt. Okay. All right. So now what? Now what? You leave the bodies with them, right? They're like, we need these guys, that kind of shit.
Yeah, you can take the credit for this.
Yeah, you will actually see them like carefully removing the arrow that was like some infernal fucking magical thing, and they're like got gloves on, carefully removing it from the bodies and cordoning off this area.
Gauntlet Elderfire, I know we're supposed to report to what's his name? Zodge, but considering the situation, shouldn't we try to find Liara Portier as soon as possible?
I would assume Flame Zodge knows where she is.
It's possible she's still at the Eastway station.
Well, I guess to the Eastway station we go then.
Okay.
There's no doubt that Thirstwell will have had eyes on this situation. Which means times works against us now. We have to make quick haste.
Right.
Can't be just us working on this anymore, though, with Dukes involved and such a big family.
All right, so you want to exit back out of the Boulder's Gate? All right. You exit back out of the Boulder's Gate. And as you do, hold on one second. You see, coming from the steeps, a spire of black smoke.
Where
Can
does
we
it seem to be
clock
coming
its
from?
location?
Yeah, it looks like really close to where Vin's are.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
God damn
yeah,
it.
does it look like Vin's home?
Yeah.
Gauntlet Elderfire, if I can ask one more thing, I think that's near my home. I was already thinking of warning guards. Can I go?
A black plume of smoke in the middle of the city warrants our attention anyways. Let's go.
Oh, so everyone's going. All right, yeah.
Are we all
let's-
going?
Let's get to the steeps. Yeah, to Vin's home.
You see the spire of black smoke before you see the fire. It twists and coils into the sky. A dark omen. And as you get closer, Vin, it sends your heart plummeting. As you rush closer, the acrid scent of burning wood and smoldering ember fills your lungs. And when you finally round the corner, the full horror is revealed. Vin's armor / baubles and brokerage, your home, is engulfed in a raging inferno. Flames pouring out of every opening, devouring everything in their path. The Boulder's Gate Fire Brigade is already there, desperately trying to douse the flames, but it's clear that the fire has taken hold, far too overwhelming to be easily contained. As a crowd has gathered at a distance, and you can push through the onlookers as one of the fire brigade shouts out, "There's someone inside! There's someone inside on the second floor! We can't go in there, it's too dangerous! The place is gonna collapse in any minute!"
Yeah, and Vin was like nervous like throughout the whole sewer journey, but now like you can see, you know, what I can only picture as like a full-on panic attack setting in, and she basically hits what looks like is like a button near like what is it called, like the coif or whatever, like, you know, basically the collar of her armor, and this magical helmet, you know, like Iron Man's helmet going over his head, like flies up and like pretty much instantly goes over, and you know it's got the two like the little visor so she can see, and she just runs into the fire.
So the fire brigade are like, wait, you can't go in there, and you run around the back. And you go up the stairs?
Yeah, I mean, she's not gonna run in if it's like a straight up, like there's no way in, it's just all flame, but she's gonna try.
There's a lot of fire, but you can try to get in.
Yeah, she's gonna try to find a way if it's possible.
What would the rest of you be doing?
Following shortly after.
Yeah, trying to help.
Like ready to heal Gats, and then getting quickly ready to heal Vin if she gets overwhelmed.
There was a balcony that led out another entrance, right? Was that balcony on the front of the house, on the side we're on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself below that balcony in case
someone needs
Gats appear. Yeah, someone in case needs to jump out. I can try to like catch them maybe or something. I don't know.
All right, reaching the top, Vin, with the party following shortly behind. The door is jammed. It's like refusing to budge.
The back entrance door.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do? Oh, I need to play some more dramatic ass music.
Seven L's.
Vin, need assistance.
Yeah, can we give her a hand?
Yeah, you guys want to burst the door open?
Please, I'm not strong enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check. I'll give you advantage.
Advantage. She will. 12.
That is enough. The door bursts open, and the sudden rush of oxygen ignites a flashover. I need all of you that are on top of the stairs. So, London, you said you wanted to help?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to give London, Ophelia, and Vin dex saves, please.
10.
That is a fail. Yeah, that's a fail. That's a
15.
success, Ophelia. And that's a success, Vin. So that's 6 points of fire damage to the fail, and half as much on a success.
All right. Ophelia has resistance to fire, so that's
so it's reduced again.
1. 6, 3.
1.
No.
Yeah.
1.
Mhm.
Okay.
But the doors burst open as flames sort of rush past you. The room is on fire. And the heat is suffocating. The smoke thick and acrid, clawing at your lungs. What do you want to do?
Yeah, she'll start shouting. Gats, Miena. And she's just in like a blonde, you know, like you can imagine it.
Sure.
She is just completely. She keeps shouting incessantly, Miena interspersed with his name.
Yeah.
And she's
You're
turning
like
every.
on smoke.
Yeah, and she's turning every corner she can that she literally can't step into because it's pure flame.
Okay, why don't you make me a perception check on a failed check? So now you're in the building. pushing
Yeah,
past smoke and debris. Why don't you make me a perception check, and on a failure, you're gonna take fire damage.
Yeah. And she's starting to suffocate, but she just does not care. Oh,
Yes. You,
eyes are sharp.
You focus, and you notice a figure lying on the floor. Gassed. Your husband lies motionless, covered
There he is.
in soot and ash. His flesh bubbles from the heat, and what little skin is exposed is pale and veined, as if drained of life. His lifeless eyes are wide and glassy. Foam fills the corners of his mouth, a sign of poison. And as you take in this sight, you notice a small, malevolent creature perched on Gaz's chest. A red-skinned imp grins at you with twisted delight in this raging inferno.
Yeah, I have this like almost like anime-esque scene of Vin like suddenly her fear turns into like pure rage as she like yells out, and like it corresponds with the flames getting brighter as she tries to like grab at this little imp.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you make like an attack roll? Let's do that. No, make a athletics check.
Athletics check, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. She's not very good at those, but she's gonna try it. Ophelia's right behind her, right?
Yes.
All right, we're
So-
good. We're good.
Yeah, I can assist out.
Yeah. Ophelia's gonna pick up the slack if she doesn't get
Okay.
this one. Oh, 19
Oh,
athletics.
You grab this little thing. Oh, let me show you guys a handout of the nymph real quick. Handouts, creatures. Imp, here we go. I have two. Here's one. And here's the other one. I like the second art the best.
I didn't know they had like
Don't know why I
scorpion
said that,
tails.
They do have scorpion tails.
Quite a bit of poison damage for such little guys.
Mm-hmm. So you grab onto this little thing, right? And he begins laughing. Thirst, wealth, and disregards. He says to you.
Yeah, and she holds on to this thing as tightly as she can, and then basically from like through the raging flame, you see her right hand starts to pulse with lightning, and her left hand pulses with frost.
Cool.
As she just basically like freeze flames this thing apart.
Yeah, so you begin like electrifying and freezing this thing, and he's just shouldn't have stuck your nose where it didn't belong, and you like kill it, right, as it freezes and electrifies, and then it burns up in fire and disappears. And now the building, like a timber, falls down, so you got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I imagine like she then goes for Gats, but Ophelia's like pulling her out. You know, Ophelia probably just straight up grabs her.
Yeah, because the building's about to collapse.
Yeah.
All right, Ophelia, what do you pull Vin out of there?
Well, if she looked like she's going too far, yeah.
Yeah, like Vin's looking like she's not leaving.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta help her.
A portion of the roof like falls in, and you have to grab her so she doesn't get crushed. But Gats does.
He wouldn't want you to die in here, Vin. Come on.
Yeah, and again, she's just now her panic attack has turned into blind rage, and she's just like screaming like a child, basically, as Ophelia says this.
Yeah. So you pull her out of the building. You run down the stairs. The stairs like fall apart as you're running down them, and you get down to the bottom floor. The fire brigade is trying the best they can to douse the fire. There's like a wizard out there that's casting shape water and shit, and just second floor fucking collapses in and starts crumbling into the second floor as the building is just a burning inferno. We see Vin and a little bit of London and Ophelia are just covered in soot, right? Like that ashy sort of blackness. Vin's is streaked with tears. When you emerge, the crowd that had gathered parts, and their faces a mixture of horror and sympathy. The Fire brigade shouts orders, trying to subdue the blaze, but it's clear that Vin, your shop, your home, is lost.
Yeah, I feel like, again, she's just in a complete haze. She's like entering like a sort of psychosis. But I think that after she stops repeating Gads's name, the line that she keeps repeating on and seems to not stop saying is like, they took everything from me, everything.
Ophelia is going to get down on one knee, sort of resting both hands on either Vin's shoulders, and like staring, like looking intensely at him, making sure they're making eye contact. Vin, we will get our vengeance. Gas will not die for nothing, but you need to stay with us. You haven't lost everything. You haven't lost us. We will always be here for you.
Yeah, and I think when Ophelia says that, Vin's eyes will dilate a little bit, or like narrow, whatever the word for that is, and she'll look at Ophelia and kind of like clasp her arms back, and she won't say anything, but she'll, for a moment at least, and then she'll be like, You're right. At least I have you, but the rest is gone. My reason for being, I mean, you lot are great and all, but my future, my life, it was with Gats. We were going to reopen the shop, and then she starts bawling incessantly again. I need time.
Of course.
Ophelia, I don't even know if I can walk right now. I need your help. I'm sorry to burden you.
It's not a burden at all. We help each other. We always do. And she'll, I guess, pick Vin up and like put her on her shoulder.
That's exactly what I was picturing. I just didn't want to like put words in your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, the rest is up to you guys. Vin, I think, is clocked out for like a little bit. Yeah.
Let's head back to the Eastway station.
We'll come back and pay our respects later. I promise.
Thank you, Ophelia. And after that, I think she doesn't say much for a while.
Okay. You make your way through the city, the lower city. The sun just cresting over the horizon, beginning to illuminate the day. And you will make your way to the Eastway 5th station.
It's on the way, and I don't think I see any plumes of smoke coming out of Heapside, but just as a side, Quintana's just quickly, we don't have to like even RP anything, but like just make sure that he like just looks over there and make sure his family's home hasn't been targeted.
It has not been targeted.
All right. He'll have a sigh of relief, but make sure he needs to go back there as soon as possible. But
okay. So you make your way into the Eastway 5th station. What do you do?
Then do you want to go to the infirmary or one of our barracks?
I'm gonna get Vin to the barracks. Get her some rest. She needs it. But then we have to talk to Flamezage as soon as we can.
then before you go, leave your bag with us. We need the evidence within it.
All right. You know what? She doesn't even say anything. She just kind of like limply hands it over.
I'll just hold the bag now for safekeeping.
Then, as you reach out the bag, you catch a glint of gold on your armor as you see the word Miena carved and inlaid on your gauntlet. Okay. Ophelia and Vin go to the barracks. What would the rest of you be doing?
Just gonna check my character sheet, make sure I don't have any living family
Relatives?
members in my backstory. And
What's your Hellrider friend up to?
yeah, fuck, seriously. Well, I don't really care about him anyway. So yeah.
I don't think Tanis is even waiting to see if August is heading to Zaj's office, like with the bag and evidence in tow. Like he's marching with a purpose.
Absolutely. So August is going, Tanis is going, London, you're going?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. As you push open the door to Flame Zaj's office, you find Blaze Liara Portier standing near the window. The first rays of dawn casting a sharp line across her face. She's tense, and her back is straight. She is clearly processing some recent news. Zaj is at his desk, rifling through papers. Portier turns to you as you all sort of just enter, and her eyes lock onto yours with an intensity that feels almost like a physical force. She's already heard about her uncle. It's clear in the set of her jaw. But this is Blaze Portier, and there's no room for grief in her demeanor, only resolve. Portier will say, "If you're here to inform me of my uncle's assassination, save your breath. I've already heard. And unless you've got something more pressing, leave. I don't have time for anything less than critical information."
Are you aware of who's responsible?
No.
You have proof indicating that it was the Lamra Van Thamper.
She turns towards you, a bit puzzled. And she'll step towards you guys and shut the door. Do you care to explain yourself?
Certainly. Tanis, can you produce the documents?
Yeah, I'm already in the bag, and I'm reaching, and I'm pulling out the one that says, like, deliver this blade to your best assassin, signed Vlama Van Thamper.
Okay.
And I just, like, pull that one out and just hand it to her. Be like, see for yourself.
She looks it over. And she reacts with a mix of shock and seething anger. Her usually composed and strategic demeanor is cracking. It reveals a deep sense of betrayal and fury. Her hands trembling as their gauntleted fist clenches this piece of paper so tight that it's trembling. Where did you get this?
We recovered this maybe an hour ago, even less, from the sewers underneath the Frolicking Nymph. According to Mortlock Van Thamper, who we found down there, during her days in the Bureau of Drainways and Drains and Underways, the Lamra built or discovered a temple, the Dead Three, kept it a secret, sealed it off, and stashed it away for later use. She gave it as a gift to the cult of the Dead Three and began using them for her own means. Get into the rest of the conspiracy
Yeah,
shit.
so I was about to say, she
Knights of the
starts
Shield.
pacing the room, and her hands are clenched tightly behind her back. She is basically, she requests a official, what is it called? Briefing.
Like debrief.
Yeah, debrief. Yes, please. So she wants all the details. Do you tell her literally everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell her from the beginning, right? So, fucking, we were sent to investigate this, and then we, like, the tannery, and then this, right? And Zod sort of nods, like, yeah, I sent them to do that, and blah, blah, blah. So, you basically just tell her everything, right? Okay, this, we get a montage of her just fucking pacing back and forth, and without audio, August explaining everything, right? And then after a moment, she will turn sharply, with her hands still behind her back. These Van Thampers, they have poisoned the city from the inside, betraying every ounce of trust, every shred of decency. Their vile deeds must be brought to an end. But not through the courts. Or the fist. No, not when they've already sunk so deep into the filth of devilry. Sending the fist will only tip the scales into chaos, giving them time to manipulate or corrupt further. No. This must be done quietly, without the city erupting into a scandal and fear. She pauses for a moment and sort of stares out the window. You've seen what they're capable of. Your company. I trust that you understand what's at stake, and she'll turn towards August. The Van Thamper family must be dealt with. Completely. No loose ends. No mercy. The city cannot afford to let their corruption linger another day. Gauntlet, I'm giving you direct orders. The Van Thamper family must be eliminated, swiftly and quietly. We cannot afford a public spectacle. The city is already on the edge. You will remove them. Every last one. Without, I guess, except for Mortlock. She's okay with the deal that you made with Mortlock. There's no reason in fucking hunting that fucker down. For now. For now. Do this cleanly. No loose ends. The Flaming Fist will not be involved beyond this point. And I expect you to ensure that this situation does not escalate. The Van Thampers are a blight on this city, and it is time they were eradicated. That is your orders. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Rest assured. I will see to it that you are safeguarded from any retribution from the tribunal. Zodge, draft up a contract that ensures protection. When I assume the role of marshal, I will personally explain the situation and see to it that you are pardoned for any actions necessary to carry out these orders. Do you have any questions for her so far? Because Zodge is going to start writing up a contract.
Do you have a proposition on how we might enter the upper city and get to Van Thamper Manor?
Unfortunately, the less I know, the better.
Understood.
As I said before, the Flaming Fist is no longer involved in this situation. I will see to it that you are protected. But, we cannot be involved.
Are we getting fired?
No.
Okay.
No, you're not getting fired, but like this is a covert mission. This is a real under the radar shit. Until she's a marshal. When she's the marshal, she'll fucking take care of it. But for right now, nobody says a fucking thing. You do not work for the Flaming Fist when you are doing this. She's trying to keep herself out of trouble so that she can become the marshal. I mean, make an insight check, all of you in the room.
This is like Men in Black.
This
and they're
is
sawing our
not
fingerprints
really
off.
Yeah, we're
kosher with
Yep.
Let's-
Tannis.
I totally
let's become the OSS.
23 natural 20.
Natural 20.
19.
Okay,
Her
so
personal judgment's clouded.
So, Tannis, I will say you can tell that she is acting wrathful. However, she means what she says about like making sure that you guys are protected. I mean, what kind of information would you like to glean? Because you
For
got a
me,
natural 20, so.
I would like to know whether or not she's doing this out of this is revenge, right? Like this doesn't feel like it's for the betterment of the city. This feels like
it's
my uncle.
in her opinion, right? We're getting her insight, right? You're getting what she believes. She does believe that like what this is the right thing to do. Right?
She does. So she
this
does.
This is the fucking city of blood, right? Like, it's eye for an eye around here, and she is going to, it is a little wrathful. Like, it is like
excise the tumor.
She really truly believes that like the Van Tampers need to be cut the fuck out. After everything that you've just told her about their fucking Zario cult and fucking they were something about Elturel, you know what I mean? Like, she is like, this needs to be stopped now.
Sentence is going to be death anyway. Why wait?
Exactly. And she's like, if we take this to the tribunal, who knows how it's going to go? This is the Duke we're talking about. Right? So she's like, what if people in the council are with her? What if there's Zario cultists? You know, like, you got to cut this out now. The corruption is too deep. It has got to the point where there is a Duke that has ordered the assassination of another Duke. You may not agree with her method, but she truly believes that she's doing the right thing, even though it is a little vengeful.
I'm not at liberty to display any orders from anyone superior to me, let alone it, Gauntlet Elderfire, or you, Blaze Portier. My loyalty lies with the Fist forever and always. But to turn us into common assassins and utilize their own strategies against them feels like the opposite of everything the Flaming Fist stands for. We are to be a beacon of justice and order, not assassins and shadow covert missions. This feels wrong.
We are in desperate times. Fist. Unfortunately, it requires desperate measures. I do not see another way. I agree. Wholeheartedly. But we have been pushed into a corner. And I will not bow down.
And I will not disobey an order.
Very good. Fetch the rest of your company, she tells Tanis.
Very well. I'll see you on the outside. London with me.
Cool. Alright.
Follow suit.
Zaj has completed this contract. And if you read it over, which is safe to do, it literally says exactly what she says it's going to say. Like, it is wholeheartedly, you are going to be freed of all, what is it? Excused for all your crimes. What's the word that I'm looking for? Pardoned. You will be completely 100% pardoned. This is for the necessity of the city. It is under the Blaze Portier's orders and all of this shit. Like, it damns her as well if things go really bad. So she's more than willing to, like, she's not like saying you guys are fucked if you get fucked. She's with you. But she's just trying to keep it quiet for now. She basically wants you to sign for your company.
Yeah, I'll do so.
Okay. She signs it as well. And Zaj will take a wax Flaming Fist seal and or candle and drip the wax on there and seal it with the Flaming Fist seal. And then he will take a knife and cut the seal in half. And he will give one half to you. And he will give one half to Blaze Portier. That means none of this contract like doesn't exist without both parties. So you have half of the deal, and she has half of the deal, and it's like the imprint is on the paper. So we all are clear on you have part of it, she has part of it. Does that make sense? Okay, it's like she has half the contract, you have half the contract. Done. I know that you will do well, Comte Deltafire. Our fate is in your hands.
Do what I can. Do my duty.
Very well. See you on the other side. You're dismissed.
So I'll take my leave and just kind of have it all catch up with me the past 12 hours.
I told you it was going to be a big session.
Huge.
And yeah, I think just rejoin the company.
Yeah.
Well, everybody get some rest. We all know what we have to do. Tannis, I agree with you, but
This isn't why I joined the Fist. To be an assassin. This feels wrong. I'm not saying she's wrong. But the methods is what separates us from them. And here's our leader giving us orders to do what they would do.
If Vin is present at this
You are.
point, she'll pipe in and be like, Tannis, I think I have to disagree. I mean, one of the most influential people in the city is giving us the green light to take revenge, to give back to these bastards what they so deserve. Give them a taste of their own medicine, so to speak.
I'm not saying it's not right to deliver justice, but to do so without... She's telling us not to be Flaming Fists here. If I was wearing my badge and marched on their manor with the full backing of the Flaming Fist behind me to deliver justice the correct way, I would do so without question. To send me in as a covert assassin?
I can admire that, or at least try to understand you, but for me, I never joined the Fist to, well, be a Fist. I joined because I needed a job, and I thought I would be pretty good at this. And to be honest, Tannis, I think you're better at the job than I am. I think you're more enthusiastic, but, well, now all of a sudden, the tables have turned a bit. I'm feeling much more enthusiastic. I'm feeling that this isn't just a job anymore, that this is my duty. And I will carry it out.
I'll carry it out. I've been ordered to. I'm not one to go against orders. But it doesn't sit well with me.
there are always hard decisions to make when the ideals we hold dear met with the harsh truths of reality. And I agree, this does feel more like vengeance than justice. But Blaze Portier is very convincing that the amount of harm that would be caused by marching a cohort of Flaming Fists through the upper city to a Duke's Manor far outweighs the harm done by sending in one small team. The amount of harm that occurs if we do nothing is unknowable.
Damn the Van Tempers for putting us in these positions.
Well, that we can agree on, Tennis.
I'm interested to hear what Ophelia and London have to say.
This is like very far away from any semblance of comfort for London. Like navigating the political aspect of anything is like pretty foreign of a concept, full stop. It's like mostly happy to stay quiet and follow August into this one. Also still like pretty banged up about seeing Getz's dead body burned alive in that building 20 minutes ago.
I won't say I'm happy about the entire state of affairs, but the ends justify the means. I did not sign up to be some petty devil-worshipping tyrant's pawn running around the city doing his bidding without knowing it. So if this is the way we clean out corruption, then this is the way we have to clean out corruption. We already know sectors of the Flaming Fist are rotten to the core. She can work on rooting that out while we work on this. The faster we can get rid of the Van Thampers, the faster this whole sordid affair is over. We can get back to, I was going to say normalcy, but I don't even know what that is anymore.
You know, there are times when a thing can just be too dangerous to exist. It's happened with magic. Sometimes it happens with people as well.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner I can put this behind me. And we can get back to doing what we were meant to do. Enforce justice in the open, not behind some shadow veil of political dealings.
As long as justice is done, out in the open or in the shadows, that's the important part.
What's the plan?
And get a long rest and start preparing to assassinate a duke.
Sleep for a full 2 days.
Yeah, fuck, seriously.
I want some of Perlette's, homemade carrot soup. So
Okay.
I'm ready to go home.
Okay. So how about we'll say that you rest for a whole day. And with that, you level up.
Oh shit! Wasn't ready for that.
Wow.
Feels good, don't it?
Feels like a quick jump from 3 to 4. Nice.
Yeah, it's all right. You're gonna be, yeah, it's good. But I do kind of want a vague idea. Well, can we talk about it like in the chat or something? What we're gonna do? Because I need to know what to prep.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how the fuck we're getting to the upper city.
Yeah, I feel like we all got to give it some thought.
Yeah, there is Amric's in the low lantern.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So we
Good
burn
there.
the low lantern to the ground to start.
Yeah, first we bury Gast. You know, make it a nice, proper burial. We sink the low lantern, and then we figure it out from there.
Okay.
I am concerned about going for the low lantern first and that giving them like enough warning to reinforce Van Tamper Manor.
I mean,
Do we have an idea of where in the upper
Right.
city Van Tamper Manor is?
You do.
I suppose they already know we're on them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Probably,
they
yeah.
they likely already know.
Oh, that tiny little place?
Yeah. It says villa, but it is not a villa. It's a manor. Fucking villas are in Waterdeep. Manors are in Baldur's Gate.
I mean, as far as next stuff, I would consider is
What is that building?
That is the High House of Wonders.
High House of Wonders, okay.
I mean, didn't we make contact with like smugglers and Stony Eyes, didn't we? Maybe there's a way to, you know, get some information about alternate routes into the upper city.
The smuggler we met in Stony Eyes was Petra, who I feel like we burned that bridge pretty hard.
That's true.
I
But-
want to give you one more thing. Just Emmerich doesn't live at the Van Tamper or at the Low Lantern. He doesn't live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we know he's where we can find him there.
You can find him there, but he doesn't live there. Right? He lives at his house.
Yeah, but we're still gonna stomp his head in. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
always
right.
gonna happen.
Yeah. But like if we go at night while he's sleeping, presumably, you know, the whole
that's
family
true.
will
Well,
be there. But
Since we're
Jay's
talking
reaction to that makes me
trash-
suspicious.
I don't want to hold your hand, but like he goes from the Low Lantern to his house.
Or is out in the open.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
follow.
But yeah, murdering a duke's son in the middle of the street
True.
seems ill-advised.
True. What are the different ways of getting into the upper city?
So Basilisk Gate or not Basilisk Gate, Baldur's Gate. Is it usually open?
No, hell no.
So it's usually shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like you can't get into the upper city without fucking permission.
Yeah. So
Right now,
what are
I'm
the
not
ways
open
get
to
into-
public, but like, is
Oh,
it like
so we just
physically
take-
open?
Yeah, no.
Oh, so the plan
Not
is we
physically
take him
open.
hostage because you can't get in without a patriarch.
I mean,
Just put a sword to his back and walk through the gate.
I mean,
Well,
that's not a terrible idea.
Because I was gonna say one of the spells I did take was invisibility. So there could be someone invisible with a dagger at his back, basically being like, "If you fuck us, we're gonna stab you," as we walk through the gate.
yeah,
Pretty good plan.
but that gets one person across.
No, that gets all of us through.
Yeah,
if
if
he
he-
because we have to,
He's
he escorts all of us.
Yeah, if he says you can go, you can go.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, he's a
only
Van
way to
Tamper.
get in is with the assigned piece of paper that says you can get in from this patriarch, right? With their like sigil on it, a city watch token, or a literal patriarch being like, "These are my friends."
So
Oh,
like, yeah,
why
we
don't we
either
just get
force
the
him
signed
to
piece of
write
paper and
or
then
writ. Yeah.
That's possible too.
Because otherwise, how tall is the wall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how tall the wall is, but
Yeah,
it's
like 30 or 40 feet tall. 30 feet tall. It's
But
huge.
they're
So
like-
I go into my
Please, kindly
pendant.
with that.
Ophelia throws me over.
yeah.
30 feet.
Oh.
All
Infantry Part
reliable. Yeah.
But yeah, this is like I imagine these are like proper medieval walls. Like there's an inner and outer portion. There's archer turrets.
Oh, yeah.
There's regular patrons, guards posted everywhere. Like
yeah.
yeah, that would be the really tough, like high difficulty way to go through.
Yeah, there are two paramilitary organizations in the city. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I would say
all I'm
sorry.
saying is that you do have a patriarch that you need to take care of in the lower city with you. So that's the only information that I wanted to make sure that you guys knew to sort of use it like that. You know what I mean?
Track down Mortlock. One more addendum. to it,
No. I mean, my first thing would try to go for that paper. Because I assume Vin does not want to work with any Van Thamper in any capacity at this point.
Honestly, I feel like going to the Low Lantern, getting Amric to basically be like, hey, you're gonna get us through. Invisible person at knife point. He walks us through. William Dark Alley, and proceed to stab him to death.
Yeah, I feel like she'd
And
be
then
okay
go.
with that. Yeah, she's like seething right now, but she's not stupid.
Will, do you
Well,
have a suggestion?
I don't. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
did not take a suggestion, no. Oh, but I'm about to level
Level
up.
up.
Yeah.
Let me look at my spells. If there's nothing spicy I want, I could take suggestion.
I mean,
Yeah.
I,
Hey,
I'm
write
not
us
trying
an
to poke
entrance to
holes.
the upper city.
I'm not trying to poke holes in. I'm just thinking, okay, this group of lower city punks and a Van Thamper comes through the gate, and then 5 minutes later, the Van Thamper is dead in an alley.
We have immunity. We just got a contract that grants us immunity.
Sure.
Well,
At a later
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open for it. I'm just saying I could see some issues being there if the guards are like, "Hey, weren't you just with this guy that got stabbed to death like 10 minutes ago?"
Totally. Fuck him.
Okay.
All right. I got the gear turning. I think the first target's gonna be Amric, though, right? Like that's sort of
Yeah.
okay.
he's
That
the
just
most
gives me
accessible.
something easier to prep. Like gives me a good idea of what to prep.
We'll also probably need to spend some time modifying our armor, so we're not obviously flaming fist.
And I'm just gonna say right now that
which
whenever
means-
we're discussing this, I'm gonna say that Vin is gonna like again when we're in a secluded room and talking
Oh, yeah,
about it privately.
Definitely.
Vin is gonna cast Vin's gonna make sure the windows are blocked and cast fairy fire on everyone to see if there's any invisible little guy watching us.
There's not.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, it could also use divine sense too.
Yeah.
Oh, divine. Okay, that would be
Yeah.
the better way
No,
to do
there's
it.
nobody watching you now.
I'm taking moderately armored.
Oh yeah, and during at some point, London is going to go see Greaves.
Oh,
I'll play that one out
yeah,
too.
we're gonna.
Yeah.
We haven't
That's what
taken
you
out
London.
think.
We'll play that one out too.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's another
my-
thing.
my
Vin
over-
will come to see Greaves. Sorry to interrupt you.
No. So my overview is going to be basically like a day, maybe two of rest. And in that time, you guys can like, fucking, like do Gazed and Greaves and all that stuff. But like your first target is going to be the Low Lantern. It's going to be Amric. Okay.
Yeah. It's the most accessible.
And that's trying to garner you through the gate into the upper city. That's like your plan. Okay. That's enough for me. You can work out the details later. I can definitely work with that. I just needed like clear idea. If you guys were gonna like jump the gate or something. I don't know. Whatever. Just barge through. I don't know. Okay. All right. We're good.
What kind of armor can I acquire through Greaves in terms of medium armor?
He's got everything, just not full plate.
So okay.
Do half plate? I wonder if that's any better. Because I have chainmail right now.
Yeah, Vin has to pick up a shield.
Splint would be
Okay.
the upgrade from chainmail.
Does he have splint? So I would take that if I could.
Yeah, just not full plate.
How much do I care about stealth check? So so I can get scale mail through him.
Sure.
Okay. Good to know.
Is
It's
a
all
breastplate
red and
on the
blue.
table? It's a bit more expensive.
It's 400 gold pieces. I feel like that might be a little pricey for what we can get.
Let me just take a look. See.
Yeah,
And if
but-
not, that would be preferred.
yeah,
'cause
no
that
stealth
has-
disadvantage, and it's way lighter than scale mail.
Yeah, that would give me much better AC.
'Cause, like my armor is 90% of my carry weight right now.
Ooh, yeah. You said a half plate.
Breastplate.
Oh yeah, he'll have a breastplate.
Oh, I
They-
can get a breastplate through him?
Yeah, they don't have
Fuck
he
yeah.
don't have half plate or plate. You can get a
Damn.
breastplate. That's fine.
Yeah, if I can get that too, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 2 more AC from this. Awesome.
Yeah, but I think that what happens is it's like you get like an express order from Portier. You know what I mean? Like you get Portier to sign off on whatever equipment you need.
Carte blanche with the budget, baby.
Yeah, so
Yeah, blank check.
basically. So yeah, no half plate or full plate. Okay. But I mean, we're gonna have an encounter with Greaves anyways because London is definitely gonna have to go do that.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, like you guys can add the armor and stuff to your inventory and stuff, but Greaves will not give you a fucking thing. He doesn't give a shit about Portier unless London does his fucking paperwork.
I thought you were joking
No.
when you said that. Wrote it in my diary.
All right, is there anything else? Oh, does anybody want to roll for hit points now?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot. Here we go.
Roll high, baby.
9. I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah, one more than average.
I mean, 9 on a D8 is very impressive.
Well, that's with plus
It's
2.
plus 2.
So,
Oh, I see.
so 7.
7.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Whoa, Vin's rolling too.
Okay.
Always roll. Always roll.
Did I roll?
Not me.
Or you just wind up like Nate with like 52 hit points at level 12, you know?
All right, I'm gonna roll. I think it's a D10. Ah.
No, you reroll once.
Oh, yeah.
Reroll
Roll
once.
once.
Okay. It's gonna be funny if I get another one.
Hey.
Okay, 8.
Oh my god. That's great.
All right.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. So, is everybody good for wrapping up the session?
Yeah, the only thing, November 13th, I won't be able to play, but that's like months down the road, so.
All right. Well, let me close out this session. I decided I'm gonna start doing an outro. So here.
Oh, we're still on.
But no, it's fine. Nobody listens this far, anyways. All right. I'm gonna do my outro. Are you guys ready? I won't announce the outro so bad next all the other times. I will say, thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next dive into The Descent. Stay sharp and farewell, adventurers. And then everybody says, bye, adventurers. That's what I want to happen. Bye, adventurers.
Bye,
adventurers.
Adventurers.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
Trying to sync it up over like a Zoom call.